Hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. I'm Gio and I'm here for the live stream watch along of the Supercoppa Italiana between Juventus and AC Milan. Match I will be starting in just about half an hour from now. A very important match, of course, for both of these teams as they fight for their first piece of silverware of the season. And it's obviously an important trophy, especially for Milan, you know. Many people are actually saying, hey guys, welcome back to Rossoneri TV. That it's not that important for Milan, but I think very much different. And that is because, you know, it's still an important trophy. It's still an official trophy. It's a piece of silverware that we haven't achieved in over 5 years now. That was the last time when we actually managed to win something, a real piece of silverware, and that was back in 2011, I believe, against Inter in the Supercoppa then. So it's been a while, and you know, even though this trophy doesn't seem to be that prestigious for many people, it's still a trophy in my books. It's something that I would personally add to the trophy cabinet. And hopefully Milan will go out there and win it today. The players are highly motivated. Montella is highly motivated. The Chinese are actually trying to motivate the team by offering them a 1.5 million euro incentive if they do win. So I think all these motivations going together, I think Milan could have a good game today. Obviously Juventus is the best team in Italy, but I believe that, you know, we could still go into this game strong and pick up a very good result. Hopefully that will be the case. I'm not saying that it will happen necessarily, but this is a cup final and anything is possible. Just like we saw in the Coppa Italia last season in May, a match in which we should have won, in my opinion. We lost that match undeservedly. But, you know, at the end of the day, Juventus took their chance and they won the match. The players want revenge today from that specific match. So we'll see once again if we're able to do so. As usual, guys, make sure to leave your comments and your feedback throughout the game, as I'll be reading your comments in real time. And also, there might be a possibility of trying something new this time around. It's actually something that I've been thinking about all week, and that is the possibility of giving you guys a voice on this live stream. To do that, I will reveal the details of that very soon, but it will be done through Skype. So if you guys want to call in Rossoneri TV throughout the game, mostly around halftime or after the game, to give in your input and make your voice be heard on the stream in real time, this is your chance to do it. But I will reveal all the details shortly before kickoff. But let's get into the starting 11s for both of these teams. Milan, there's no surprise whatsoever. The starting 11 will be exactly what I mentioned yesterday, and that is Donnarumma in net, Abate, Paletta, Romagnoli, and De Sciglio in the back four, Kuczka, Locatelli, and Bertolacci in midfield with Suso, Bacca, and Bonaventura up front. A pretty solid 4-3-3, like I said yesterday. I think it's a pretty solid squad. I think all the components are quite there. Obviously, Juventus' midfield is way more experienced, way more technical, and better than Milan's when you look at the players. But that doesn't mean necessarily that it will go that way. I think this is a very good mix of youth, skill, physicality, and creativity when we look at all the components of this midfield. Kuczka is able to bring in that physicality that we very much need. Against Roma, we were missing this type of player, but this could be a very good asset to have, especially against Juventus. Locatelli, he scored that wonder goal against Juventus. I still think that he dreams about that goal every night, and he's gonna hope to do a repeat here. That would be just insane if he does, but chances are he won't. Never say never. And then we got Bertolacci. That's a big question mark, I believe, in many Milanistas' eyes. At least he's not playing in the middle, and I think he will have a bit less of an influence playing on the side. But once again, you know, it is a good mix of players in that midfield. And I'm happy that Bertolacci and Bonaventura are both starting on the left side. Bonaventura starting as a winger this time around instead of a midfielder, which once again he has done very good in that position. as well as Suso. So both wings are very strong, very fast and skilled. Hopefully they will cause Juventus some problems. And Bacca, this is his big chance to get back into the starting 11. It's been a while since he hasn't started a game for Milan due to injuries, not being on form, and he hasn't scored in a very long time. I think his last goal came sometime in October, so I think he's due to score a goal. Hopefully that goal will come tonight against Juventus, but definitely a lot of pressure is on him. He needs to prove to Montella that he's still the striker that Montella should depend on instead of Lapadula. So this is definitely a big game for Bacca, a game in which he needs to prove a lot of people wrong, and hopefully he will do just that. Now as for Juventus, they will be going with a 4-man back line, something that they don't usually do, but they will be going with Buffon, Lichtsteiner, Rugani, Chiellini, and Alexandro. In the midfield, they will have Khedira, Marchisio, and Sturaro. As a trequartista will be Pjanic, and Higuain and Mandzukic will be the pair up front. So it's a 4-3-1-2 formation for Juventus. Once again, this is a team that could just change formation with the course of the game. They don't really stick to a particular formation. They have the skill, they have the ability to change module within games. And this is one of the main characteristics, definitely an asset to this team, because they're just capable of playing in many different ways. They're not just strict to one style of play. They could change a game into their favor at any moment in the game, and that is what makes them favorites in almost every game that they play. But yeah, once again, like I said, it is a very strong midfield. Players that could definitely make the difference. They have all sorts of players like that. I'm kind of surprised why Allegri will be going with a back four, maybe to take a little precautious approach to this game. But, you know, it's quite interesting because they still have Lichtsteiner and Alexandro, players that could even play as wingers in the 3-5-2 module that they usually play. So that's interesting to see. I'm pretty sure those players will join the midfield as some sort of their attack. But Khedira, Marchisio, and Sturaro, once again, experience creativity with Pjanic playing right in front of them, just adds to all sorts of assets and makes it a very, very strong midfield. And then, of course, we got Higuain and Mandzukic up front. Higuain has been phenomenal so far this season for Juventus, and then Mandzukic does a lot of dirty work. He's not only there to score the goals. If you guys have watched Juventus games this season, you could clearly tell that it's not all about scoring goals for Mandzukic. He also puts his body on the line many times to help out the defense, and to me that is an amazing job to do for a striker, something that it's not really asked for when speaking about strikers. But if he could do that extra task and help out the midfield and the defense by putting his body on the line, then by all means, those are the type of strikers that I like. I mean, you're not really asked to do that, but if you could help the team in that sort of way, it's definitely going to play in your favor. But let's get into some comments from you guys now. Mr. Davide, on the other hand, doesn't agree with the fact that Juventus midfield is strong. He actually says the problem for us is their offensive players. Well, I kind of agree with that. I mean, yes, Higuain and Mandzukic are their strength, but if you take a look in the midfield, you got Marchisio and Pjanic. You can't deny the fact that those are two very strong players that could feed Higuain and Mandzukic at any time. Those are the root to our problems. I mean, sure, Higuain and Mandzukic are the finishing product, but if you take a look at, like I said, Pjanic and Marchisio, these guys are guys that put in the work, and they do give the passes to Higuain and Mandzukic that would help them finalize those chances. So I don't really agree on the fact that Juventus' midfield is not that strong. It's pretty good, it's solid. Once again, it's a combination of everything. Hopefully we'll be able to shut them down. Our defense has been really good all season round, so hopefully that will be the case again today. But continuing with some of your comments, Giuliano Lapadula says, hopefully Bertolacci scores today. Frankie, play Lapadula. Lapa goal. Well, in my opinion, Lapadula definitely has been doing good. But like I said yesterday in the match preview, Bacca was playing last season, and a major reason as to why we're even in the Supercoppa Italiana is because we were the runners-up in the Coppa Italia last season. a competition where Baca was playing in my opinion, I just think that he deserves a chance. He has experience in cup finals like we have seen with Sevilla at his time there in the Europa League finals. So definitely, to me, that is one of the major reasons as to why Montella chose Baca instead of Lapadula. Giano says, once again, I think that we will win because the game last year against Juve. Yes. The team wants to gain revenge. They want to get revenge against Juventus for that particular final in the Coppa Italia. So hopefully we'll do just that today. Where am I watching the match on? Now a lot of people want me to tell you where am I watching the match so you guys could sync in the audio from the stream with the match. I will be watching the match on a betting site, and that is because the stream is up to the second. There's no delays, there's no lag whatsoever. So that is where I'll be watching them. And in order to like really watch the game on that site, you need to deposit money. So I'm not really sure if you guys are down to do that, but that's where I'm watching it on. Christy says, I think Baca is more critical of a player. Once again, you know, Baca and Lapadula both have their points to prove this season. Baca is a player that definitely has more of a point to prove because when Lapadula was given the chance this season, he came in, scored the goals, and got the job done. Baca hasn't scored in a long time, and there's a lot more pressure on him than anyone else at the moment. Now guys, I want to take this opportunity to ask you guys to please leave a like on the video. Now last time around we reached over 100 likes, and if we could just do that once again, it will mean a lot to us. It's important that you guys leave a like on the video as it will help promote the video. Also, if you guys are on social media, share this video as well. It will help a lot to gain more conversation, more people to talk to, and it always helps the fluidity of the stream. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to Rossoneri TV, especially if you're a Milanista, to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan on a daily basis. We got AC Milan news updates every day for you guys, speaking about the transfer window and so forth, match previews, reviews for every single match. We got the live stream watch-alongs like the one that you're currently watching right now. So a lot of content on Rossoneri TV for all those people that are still not yet subscribed. This is a big opportunity for every Milanista to stay in touch with what's going on currently at Milan. Roberto says, I'm saying this game will go to pens. Now, penalties is definitely an option for this type of game. We saw extra time in the Coppa Italia final last year. I'm not sure if it's going to be that tight of a game. I mean, I'm predicting that it will be. The odd makers are not. They're saying Juventus are more than favorites to win this game. But it's a cup final. Anything could happen, and we have seen upsets happen in the past in cup finals. I cannot do a Facebook Live because I'm streaming on one thing. I'm watching a stream on my computer. If I do a Facebook Live too, there's a chance my computer will crash, and we don't want that. FIA Creativity says Bertolacci's playing again. Why is this guy always selected? I think Montella's giving him an opportunity to reintegrate into the squad. Like I said yesterday, Bertolacci has been given the start in the last two games against Roma and Atalanta. He played decent, nothing good, nothing out of the ordinary for Bertolacci. But I think slowly, Montella wants him to become a starter. And you know, we paid 20 million for him. Galliani mentioned several times that he still hasn't proven anything, and I think Montella wants to integrate him in the squad in order for him to improve and hopefully get the job done sooner rather than later. But it's a big question mark. Hopefully he will have a big game today. He is playing against Juventus. He made many mistakes last time around against Atalanta. Hopefully that won't be the case this time, because Juventus is a team that will take advantage of your mistakes, and Milan definitely cannot do much of that today. Lagarto says Baca is more experienced and even more in finals than Lapadula. Exactly what I mentioned there when I mentioned about Sevilla and the Europa League. Baca may not score, but I can see that Baca will guide this team up front. I don't know if you guys watched a video yesterday. It was a very short video of Baka in the training session. He said, well, he didn't say anything, but you could just see the serious look on his face, the intensity. He wants to win a cup final. Now, this might be the first trophy for many players in this Milan team. Many players haven't won a trophy. As a matter of fact, I think Baka and Abate are really the only players that ever won a trophy in this team. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in terms of the league, I think those are the only players that won anything so far. Abate, the Scudetto back when we won it, and Baka, of course, with a success at Sevilla. But all the other players, you know, there's a lot of young players that haven't won any trophy with Milan yet, or any important European trophy. And this could be a big boost in their morale, you know. They might just need that to get a big boost in their morale in their careers. And, you know, it's always good to think back that, for example, Donnarumma, when he was 17, he won himself a Supercoppa Italiana. And once again, it might not be the biggest of trophies, but I think it could play a big part in their morale. It could give them some certainties, and definitely it makes them feel good. Who doesn't want a trophy right before Christmas and before the end of 2016 to end off the year in a good note? No, I'm not from Lombardy. Jim 10 says, Milan channel, I think we will win 2-1. At this point, given your predictions, as we are about 10 to 15 minutes away from kickoff, it is a good time to give in your predictions, your goal scorers maybe. And once again, I want to take this chance to say that if you want to hear your voice on Rossoneri TV, there will be a possibility for you to do that today. All you have to do is add me on Skype, Rossoneri TV that is. You'll soon see it at the bottom scroll. All the details of what you have to do. You pretty much have to add Rossoneri TV all together on Skype. Chat to me there if you want to participate in a call, and your voice will be heard on Rossoneri TV's live stream. Also, guys, with that being said, make sure you have a good working mic at least, so people can hear you and that your connection is pretty decent. We don't want any robotic voices coming out from other space when you guys are talking. So if you guys meet all those criterias and you want to speak to me live on Rossoneri TV on the stream, this is a big opportunity for you guys to do so. Add me on Skype, Rossoneri TV all together, and we'll take it on from there. Jim 10 says 4-0. I don't know for who you think that's going to happen. 2-1 Milan says Azamili. I think we lose tonight. Josmar says I am wrong though. Roberto says 1-1 on penalties, and then I don't know who will win on penalties. That would be a crazy duel to see though on penalties. Just imagine Donnarumma against Buffon. That would be just intense to see. Moving on. Theo says as well 0-0 Milan in penalties. This game will go. Kimani, Milan will win 2-1. Forza Milan. A lot of people are saying penalties. A lot of people actually think that this game could go all the way to penalties. Personally, I don't know if it's going to be that tight of a game. I think there's going to be a late goal. I'm predicting not many goals in this game. But I think, you know, it could be an opportunity for both of these teams to showcase what they're made of. And I'm already seeing some ads on Skype, so that's good to see. Just one thing, guys, make sure not to call me all the time. I'll be making the calls. If you guys want to participate, just chat to me and we'll take it from there, okay? Because it's going to be a big confusion if all of you guys just start calling me out of nowhere. Moving on, I also wanted to mention one thing, that I don't accept any spam or links to streams. I will be blocking you if you do that. And Ari Rianto, that is your case. You have been blocked. Lagarto continues and saying, but Gio, if Labatula comes on and scores a winner, then Baka will definitely have a problem finding the starting 11. I mean, I don't think that will be the case. I think just because you score a goal and come on out of nowhere and score a goal, it doesn't automatically earn you a starting 11 for the rest of the season. But, you know, it's a consideration once again that Montella will make. And this to me is a big problem for Montella because he's going to have to choose who's going to be a striker and a starter for every match. This wasn't a problem before Lapadula was playing in games this season. If you guys recall, it was always Bacca starting in games. Lapadula was rarely ever starting or even coming on in certain games. He was injured at the beginning of the season, sure, but since he has been able to come on and score goals, Montella has this problem of choosing who's going to start in games. And if it continues to go like that, where Lapadula continues to score even when coming on, Montella will have a tough choice in deciding who should start. Now, I also wanted to speak about another thing. I don't know if you guys are willing to have this in the stream, but I was thinking if you guys want to hear maybe the background noises of the crowd. I could do that. You guys can maybe feel in a better match atmosphere like that. I'll be talking, but in the background you can hear like the crowd reactions. Like let's say if someone makes a tackle, there's a big, you know, crowd reaction, stuff like that. You can hear the crowd in the back. If you guys want me to do that, I could add it in the stream. So just let me know if you guys want me to do that or not, or if you guys just prefer me talking with no background noises or anything in the back. Stefano, once again, where am I watching the match? I'm watching it on a betting stream where you have to deposit money. I'm not on Fantasy Serie A. Pietro says Poli will score the winner. Now, Emilio is asking a question regarding Skype. If we talk on Skype, do we have to have something special to talk about, or do we talk about the match? This is strictly about the match. I don't know if you guys want to tell me your life stories on the Skype, but that's not the case. This is strictly about the match. If you guys want to make a commentary regarding anything particular to the match, this is your chance to do so. Once again, I will be opening up the Skype calls at halftime and after the match, on the match review, after I give my insights. So if you guys don't have the possibility to do that at halftime, there's always the time to do that after the game in the match review. Stopzilla says yes. Yes, background sounds good, Nikesh. As long as it doesn't overlap your angelic voice. Yeah, that's another thing. I will be trying to lower the audio of the stream from the game. So we'll see how it all sounds. You guys can give me live feedback on that if you guys want me to lower it or not. We'll take it from there. We'll fix everything up in real time. There's no problem about that whatsoever. But once again, if you haven't left a like yet on the video, guys, please do so. I will also be asking you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. This is, once again, the channel for AC Milan fans on YouTube. For you guys to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan, this is the opportunity to do so. On that note, I think I'm going to put up the scroller at the bottom that gives you more information on what to do if you guys want to talk to me on Skype and feature in the live calls on Rossoneri TV at halftime or after the match. So just give me a second while I set this up. So there you go. As you can see at the bottom, you could see that you could add us on Skype, Rossoneri TV, if you want to voice your opinion on the match. This is exactly something I'm trying out, something new that I want to try out. It's an addition to the channel that I want to bring. I've seen other people do it and it's worked wonders. And if you guys want to voice your opinion rather than leaving it in comments and staying in the Rossoneri TV history, where you guys can rewatch your opinion being aired live, this is a big opportunity for you to do that. David says Niang, big impact off the bench for Milan if he does come on. That I definitely hope that's the case if he does come on. As I said, maybe you know, it's not really about performance, how we play in this match, rather than the result that we get. I think the result is the most important thing the most important thing in this match is getting the result. It's not really about the performance. So, however we play, I don't care as long as we win that trophy at the end of the day. So, some people are already writing to me on Skype, getting more details of how we will be proceeding on this. So, if you haven't done yet, add me on Skype if you want to talk about the match. I will be doing that at halftime and after the match. So we are about 5 minutes away from kickoff. If you haven't yet, please share the video on social media, as we will like to have a better discussion throughout the match. It's a very important game. A score prediction for me, I'm going to say 1-1 after 90 minutes with a goal scored from Bonaventura. And I think someone's going to win in extra time. I'm not sure who, but I don't see penalties. I think someone will win it in extra time. For me, it will be 1-1, the final score after 90 minutes. Now, let me just set up this timer here, because a lot of you guys want to know which minute we will be in throughout the match. So let me set up the timer so that you guys could stay on sync. And this is also a good opportunity for you guys to see exactly where I am when I talk. If you guys have the possibility of moving your TV back in time and syncing it directly with this live stream, so you guys could hear the live commentary and my comments at the same time, that's also something else that a lot of people were doing. So if you guys want to do that, that's also something possible. Okay, I got the timer set up. Now, let me see where the stream is. Okay. Once again, for all of you guys that are asking me about watching the game, unfortunately, I cannot show the game on this channel due to copyright reasons. So I got the stream running here. Let me know if you guys, once again, want to hear the crowd reactions, the crowd noises in the back. Right now I can tell you that everyone, all the players are in the locker room. And it seems like they will be out on the pitch in just a few moments. And at this moment, they're all walking in. Ruth says, what are your thoughts on Bacchus starting? No question he's a better striker, but his inability of holding onto the ball the final third may cost us. And I think this is definitely something that, you know, Milan have to be careful and play better with.
Here this evening.
Okay guys, so about the crowd noises, unfortunately I just noticed that there is a live commentator on the match stream, so I won't be able to do that for this game in the live commentary. So I won't be able to put that voice in the background. But once again, I will be giving you guys live feedback on what's happening in the game.
Juventus go one better than at the Olympic Stadium. They lost
just give me a sec about that.
Extra time.
So I'm gonna take that off. I just did. Yeah, I just took it off. So I just took it off. A lot of people are saying it's loud. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna make it sound in the stream, because there's also a live commentator, and that's just gonna overlap in terms of voices and so forth. Guys, some people were calling me right now on Skype. Please don't call me now. If you want to talk to me, do so at halftime. Call me at halftime and we'll give our discussion then. So right now they're doing the anthem of the Serie A and so forth. We cannot see the game, Thomas. I mentioned it. And guys, please don't share links. I will be blocking you. It's as simple as that. So the players are currently shaking hands right before the coin toss. Guys, you're gonna get blocked. I'm telling you. There's no point of you putting stream links. You're gonna get blocked. Soon I'm gonna have the moderator come in and he's gonna be blocking people in 2 seconds. So you guys posting links, there's honestly no point to that. So guys, let's hope for a big match here from Milan. I'm praying and hoping that we are capable of winning a trophy here today. Now, in terms of the stadium, it's a pretty small stadium, to be honest with you. I think it only has a capacity of 13,000 people. And, you know, I think it's kind of small. I'm pretty sure that Qatar has bigger stadiums than that. I think they could have chosen a better location for this match. 13,000 is definitely a small stadium, but I guess you could really hear the crowd nice and loud, and which could give it a better atmosphere rather than having a big stadium with not filling it up to full capacity. But that's just a little commentary I wanted to make on this stadium. I'm pretty sure the players really won't be impacted by the structure of the stadium, as they have played in smaller stadiums as well in the Serie A certain times. So guys, Forza Milan, let's win this game. Once again, this is a big game to end 2016. Hopefully we do end it on the right note. Let me just get the timer started for you guys, as it will be starting soon. Just give me a sec here. Alright, the match is about to start. The timer should be going on in any second. And the match is underway. The match is underway. Juventus Milan in the Supercoppa Italiana. Let's hope for a good game. Just give me a second to add in the score here. Already Juventus attacking in the Milan zone. Let me just fix the timer here because there is a little delay. Alright, perfect. Now it's on time. It's perfect. Well set up. Alright. Now let's watch the game. As usual, guys, leave in your comments, your reactions on what's happening in the game in the real time. I'll be reading them throughout the game. If you haven't yet, add me on Skype, Rossoneri TV. You can see the name at the bottom of the video. And that could have been a foul already on Bacca. He can't believe his eyes. But there was a big crowd reaction on that. Bacca could have got fouled there, and I think that would have been a last man challenge. But the referee had nothing to do with it. He said play on, and there's no free kick or anything to Milan. Hopefully we won't have that bad of a ref like we had seen against Atalanta just last week. That ref was just horrendous, and for you guys that actually tuned in, I was just yelling at him 24/7. Hopefully you guys won't be seeing much of that today, but Milan's gonna have to have a good game. Here's Juventus already on the attack here. A big opportunity, a shot. Easy save for Donnarumma, thank the Lord. But already you could see a very threatening Juventus side here in the opening minutes. Milan's gonna have to do better defensively. I mean, on that shot, once again, we gave way too much space to Juventus to even take a shot there. The defense usually does good for Milan, but I find that the midfield needs to do a better task at helping the defense out. Many times I see they're way too far apart, and that just facilitates everything for Juventus. So we need to be better in that regard. Okay, Dairo's in, so make sure to just block any people that leave links on the stream. Yes, it is just commentary. I cannot show any video. I said this millions of times, guys. It's against copyright. I'm not gonna be answering that question anymore because I mentioned this several times already. The time is paused. Alright, let me check that out. I'm sorry about that. Let me fix that right now. I'll fix it up. For some reason the program closed on me, but I'll fix the timer right now. Yes, I've noticed. Just give me a second, guys. Alright, let me know if it's good now. Let me know if the timer's working. I think it should work now. Sorry about that. I closed the program by mistake, but everything should be good now. So many things to take care of, guys, when you're streaming. You have to be really careful. That was a very risky back pass there from the defense to Buffon, but Buffon manages to clear it. Make sure, guys, to give a like to the video. Always helps the video out. Dark Assassin says, I'm watching this on my phone, but you're supposed to be watching it on your own TV. Also, are you Italian? Yes, I am Italian. I'm currently not living in Italy. But this channel is mostly for the English-speaking Milanisti. No problem for the timer. I have fixed it. It's all good. So far in the opening 5 minutes, I think we have seen more Juventus than Milan, to be honest. Juventus got more chances, sure. But it wasn't really a crazy chance from Juventus. It was just a simple shot directed right towards Donnarumma. Yeah, no problems. Donnarumma needs to do a bit better in his distribution, I find. Once again, just gives the ball away cheaply. He's a bit better when it comes to ground passes rather than just long passes. But he definitely needs to improve in that aspect. It's something that I see every game, but he still keeps on making the same mistakes time and time again. Thank you, M3 Romano, for liking the video. Always grateful. Forza Milan from Guatemala says Roman 11. Thank you all, guys, for tuning in, by the way. Also, I'm very happy about this. That you guys have joined me to watch the game together and give your live feedbacks as the game goes. But here's a nice run from Abate across. It's defended from Chiellini. And Juventus give the ball away. Bit of a ping pong in terms of the ball giving away back and forth. But that was the first real opportunity for Milan. Abate sprinting down that wing, trying to cross. But the crosses need to be much, much better when playing against Juventus. If they're not perfect crosses, they simply won't go in the back of the net. Still Juventus, a shot. Easy save for Donnarumma, and he puts it away in the corner. Not quite sure if that was hitting the target, but Donnarumma was good enough to push that ball away for a corner. He didn't want to take any chances, and rightfully so. Nice shot from Mandzukic. It wasn't going in. It was going to hit the side netting. Once again, Donnarumma didn't want to take any chances, and he makes a save, and it goes out for a corner for Juventus. Thank you, Dark Assassin, for subscribing and liking the video. Thank you so much. If you guys haven't done so, do so as well. There's a cross. The corner's taken. Nicely defended from Milan. Paleta's asking for a foul on him to the referee from Chiellini. But I don't think the foul has been given. Very well defended there by Paleta. It's a Juventus throw now. In Milan's end, still applying the pressure. Milan now forced to play all behind the ball in defending this Juventus possession. And, you know, oftentimes Juventus, it doesn't matter what they do with the ball. As long as they keep it, that is their job. They don't want to give it up cheaply. And Milan have to do a very good job at defending today. But here's another attack from Juventus. It's a cross, easily defended by Paletta. And Bertolacci regains possession but gives it away. Very sloppy at times from Milan. You know, they try and get the ball, and when they do get it, they give it away. Like I said against Atalanta, that was a major reason as to why Atalanta was getting a lot of counterattacks and chances. And you know, you just cannot give those chances to Juventus here, or else they will hurt you. Still Juventus on the attack. Nice ball there, but Romagnoli puts it out for another Juventus throw. Much more Juventus in these opening 10 minutes. Milan really hasn't been giving a chance whatsoever to attack and create anything so far. As you would expect, Juventus is dictating the game. Like Dario said, Juve is attacking the wings way too easily. Not enough pressure. But here's a strike. Another easy save for Donnarumma as it goes straight to him. But Juventus have taken quite some shots on target in these opening 10 minutes. Like I said, definitely the more threatening of the two sides. Milan have to close them down way better and hopefully create a few chances of their own. And they won't be getting many in this game. I'm convinced that we won't. But we need to try something out. Also, Allegri putting in that back four for Juventus just to give it that extra strength. And you know that Alexander and Lichtsteiner players are able to play on the fullbacks as well on the wings to help out the midfield. So it's interesting. That was a nice ball played in by Suso. But there was no end product to it. Milan still keep the possession, thankfully though. Santino says, I feel Abate is gonna kill on the wing with the speed. I definitely hope so, but let's keep in mind that Abate is playing against Alexandro. Yes, I believe that is his side. So, you know, it's a clash of speedsters because Abate and Alexandro are both very, very fast. So, it'll be interesting to see how that duel ends up. As usual, guys, keep sending in your comments, your feedback on what you think of the game so far. Like Santino has done there with Abate. I want to know your thoughts on the game. What do you see in certain players? Do you think that they should play in a different way? Have they made an impactful contribution to the team or not so far? I want to know all about it. Send me your comments. If you want to speak to Rossoneri TV and appear on the live stream, it's an opportunity for you to do so by adding us on Skype, Rossoneri TV. We'll be making the calls as soon as the first half is ended. And if you guys don't get the chance to speak to me at halftime, there's also the chance to do so after the game in the match review. Something new that we're trying on for the first time here on Rossoneri TV. Ryan says Donnarumma will have to be at his best if Milan wants to leave this match with being a champion. Yes, but it's not all about Donnarumma. So far, he has been making some easy stops. He's been in position when the time was there. The shots have been really directed at him. It's not really like he had to make any important saves. But definitely, I do agree with you. Donnarumma is going to have to be key. Personally, I'm expecting a lot of shots from Juventus. And if Milan want a chance in this game to win it, Donnarumma is going to have to be clutch. And wow! Donnarumma almost gave up possession there. But did he just deke out Higuain? Was that it? I'm not quite sure. But there's a bad foul on a Juventus player from Paletta. And now Juventus have a golden chance. Let me just see this replay here from Donnarumma. Wow, Donnarumma really risking there. And it was against Turaro, not Higuain. What a slide that was. But really, Donnarumma risked big time there. Paletta following Higuain. We'll see how this goes. But it's a very dangerous free kick for Juventus. Bonaventura is playing. Dario is on the left wing, like you would expect. Let's hope there's no goal here from Juventus. It is a very, very threatening position, guys. Very close. If you guys are not watching this at the moment, I would say it's about 20 meters away, max, from the net. So let's just pray that nothing will happen here. Of course, for all the Milanisti watching. It's Pjanic on the ball. He's very good on free kicks. Here we go, guys. Pjanic with the kick. It's nicely deflected there by the Milan wall. It did its job, just what it needed. Nice and tall. Jumped, deflected. The ball goes off for a corner. Marco's making a comment here regarding the formation. He says that it looks like we're playing a 4-1-4-1. We're giving away too much space in defense and having trouble going forward. Like I said, we aren't closing very well in the back. The defense is doing what it could against this mighty Juventus team, but the midfield definitely needs to be contributing way more to help the defense out. Or else we will leave too many spaces, like you said there, Marco. And we are just risking way too much. Now, Chiellini, with a rare attack from him. Nicely crossed. It's Juventus, however, they foul. It's a foul on Abate. And Milan will once again commence on Kuchka, my bad. From the back there. Dario saying Montella didn't set it up well. What do you necessarily mean by didn't set it up well? Do you mean like the formation wasn't good enough? Or do you mean the tactics could be a bit different? Buffon with the ball. Just so calm with the ball, Buffon. Knows that each pass will be the correct one. I've also looked at some statistics regarding the goalkeepers this season so far. Between Donnarumma and Buffon. And, you know, actually Donnarumma has quite an edge this season. He has made more saves. And even though, like, most of the statistics were in favor of Donnarumma, Buffon, no surprises, but he had the better pass accuracy. And, you know, it's quite obvious that that's the case, as the defenders and midfield from Juventus probably positioned them better when receiving a pass. But there's a foul there from Marchisio and Bertolacci. Rico says, I do think is going to do better Loca. I'm really not understanding your question there, Rico. I'm sorry about that. Dark Assassin says, awesome live stream, by the way. Thank you so much, Dark Assassin, for that comment. Really, it's helpful. Daryl says, Gio, what do you think if we give away a TV today on the live stream as a Christmas gift? Would you guys want that? A free TV? Courtesy of Dario, of course. Who is this ref, by the way? I'm not quite sure who the ref is, guys. I forgot his name, to be honest. But if you guys, there's a big counterattack here from Juventus, a big chance. What a save from Donnarumma! What a save from Donnarumma! Gigio Donnarumma making a big, huge save on Sturaro. Abate clears the danger away. But these are exactly the types of stops that Donnarumma needs to make if we want to win this match. A lot of pressure is going to be put up on the kid. The defense didn't do good there, as it was a 3-on-1 from Juventus. But Donnarumma came out huge on that save to keep it 0-0. And it's a goal from Juventus on the corner. A goal from Chiellini. An unlikely goal scored there on the corner. But really, it has been all Juventus up to this moment in the first 18 minutes. Donnarumma did really all that he could. But it's 1-0 Juventus. Unfortunately, but It's really been all Juventus up to this moment, like I said. Need to do better defending on set pieces. We've always had trouble there. Juventus doesn't make any excuses for anyone. They will take advantage, but it's still a very long game. Unfortunately, not the scoreline that we would have hoped for. Starting this game here in the 18th minute, a goal from Chiellini from the corner. Still Milan now on the attack. We have to at least take some shots on Buffon. We haven't really tested him at all so far in these opening 20 or so minutes. It's really been all easy for Juventus. That is the point, the bottom line of this game. It's really been all too easy. Calcio Devil Fruit says, no Juve goal. Enzo says, I'm a Roma fan, but I want Milan to win. Dario, once again, Milan is sleeping. Too much space for Juve to play. And like I said, Milan have to close Juventus at all costs. If not, we will be conceding many goals. And so far, it's been all Juventus. We haven't even gotten a chance besides that semi-cross from Abate, which really didn't land as we would have liked. De Chio doing some defending of his own there. Pretty good to block off Khedira. But we need more of an attacking contribution from Milan. Really, we haven't seen anything so far. Bonaventura as a ghost today, says Dario. I simply think that he hasn't been getting much of the ball like any of the players for Milan so far. Every time we do get the ball, the possession is given away and Juventus restart and resume their plays. And we just can't create anything like that. Rico says, do you think Luca is going to do good today? Locatelli, this is a big match for him. I think that he's pretty well covered in the midfield in terms of Juventus keeping an eye on him. Juventus is a team that positions themselves very well. If Locatelli and the Milan midfield need to have a good game, they need to make the best passes possible in terms of accuracy. And they need to take the little chances that they get. I still do believe that Milan could get a goal in this game though. As I said, it's very early. Sure, we haven't created anything so far. But the few chances that we will probably get this game have to end up in the back of the net. That could be a solution, Dario. Milan need a solid set piece. And there is a cross from Suso, but there's no end product. That was a weird pass from Locatelli. Still Suso. Suso sends in the cross. A good ball there. Just inches wide. Buffon didn't touch it. But that was a good ball from Suso. Those are the type of deliveries that we need from Suso. And hopefully it will touch someone's foot and end up in the back of the net. But like you said there, Dario, I think that set pieces could be a solution for Milan today in terms of attacking wise. Defending, we didn't do good on that corner, but if we want to score a goal today, it might very well come from a set piece. Hopefully we will get a set piece that has pretty good range. Maybe Bonaventura and Suso could have a good shot at it. We have some pretty good shooters when it comes to free kicks. So we'll see what happens, but that could definitely be a solution if we do get some set pieces to work our way with. Now Juventus still on the attack, another cross. This time that was horribly wrong, but somehow Juventus still keep it in the playing field. And once again, crosses from Juventus going back and forth from left to right. But for some reason, they're still keeping it in. And Alexandro completely ruined. Who was that? Was that Bertolacci? Not quite sure, but someone got completely ruined there from Milan with a nutmeg from Alexandro. Nikesh says, I don't see hunger from Milan players like we had in the league win. That is very true. Donnarumma, very big risk there, but thankfully it was a foul called on Milan. Will Antonelli play in the second half, says Riaka. I could see that as a possibility. There's times where we have seen Montella substituting the fullbacks, so there might be a chance that Antonelli could be seen in the second half to add to the attacking options. Personally, I think that Antonelli is a better attacking option than De Sciglio, but you're leaving something at stake there in defense, because Antonelli will be more of an attacking player as a fullback. Sure, he still defends quite well, but the reason as to why he would come on is to attack a bit better. So this might be a risk that Montella might have to take in the second half. But Antonelli is often not a risk. He's more of an asset to this team than anything. So, could be a solution for Montella. Pal Solo says we need Jack in the midfield for this game. Maybe Bonaventura could be converted back to a midfielder. Niang might be up as a winger. If Montella decides to do that in the second half. But right now, Milan has really been playing poor. No chances whatsoever. Ball given away every chance we get. There's been nothing from Milan so far. It's been all Juventus in these opening 25 minutes. Rico Tesoro says, what do you think the score is going to be? Not sure, but I still think that Milan could score a goal here today. Now, Milan is trying to keep possession, but oftentimes the possession that they do keep is through their defense. Every time that we do get the ball in the midfield and we want to create something, we just lose the ball in 2 seconds. So we are trying to build a play from the defense, but every time it leads to an attack, we just lose it and we're not able to finalize anything in that final third. Now Bate here sends in a cross. Not the worst of deliveries. Somehow Milan still keep the ball. Bonaventura needs to work his magic. Bonaventura with a fake deke, but it's easily read by Juventus. Still Jack. And once again, another throw-in awarded to Milan. Who do I think will win? Still very early to say. Juventus has definitely been dominating so far, but anything is still possible. There's still lots of time to be played, and it takes a second to score a goal. There's a foul on Bacca from Chiellini. Not sure Bacca really agrees with that, but it's nice to see that he puts a bit of strength to win the ball there in the final third, and not really, letting Chiellini have his ways. Lapadula is that type of player, When Lapadula was playing, he would put pressure on the defense in his hope that they would mess up. And that's exactly what Bacca needs to do, I find many times he just waits for the defense to make their play instead of putting the pressure. But today, I'm sure he has a different task, and he needs to apply pressure to the defense. Mandzukic there. What a rough tackle on Paletta. For some reason, Mandzukic is pissed off. Not quite sure why, if he made the tackle. But anyways. Kuchka with a back flick, and that's a bad foul. That should be a yellow card. That was a very bad foul on Bertolacci. I'm sorry, but you cannot go in like that. That needs to be a yellow card to Pjanic. The referee is giving him another chance. But that was just horrible. Horrible from Pjanic. I think that's his last chance. Tony the Milanese says, where is Ballo when you need him? Christy says, if Milan plays like this, they're not going to score. Once again, guys, if you just tuned in, make sure to leave a like on the video. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, to stay updated with everything going at AC Milan. We are trying to reach over 100 likes. So right now we are at 74. We're pretty close to that. So if you haven't yet, leave a like on the video, as we want to reach 100 likes. And also subscribe if you haven't yet. Dark Assassin says this is also my first live stream. Welcome, welcome. Really, we haven't seen much from Milan, and it's disappointing to see. I thought we would have seen a different game from Milan, but it's been all Juventus so far. Really haven't had any real chance to give them a scare so far. The passes have been horrible. This is not the way that Milan has been usually playing this season. Looks much like the Milan team that we have seen in last season. That was a poor foul from Locatelli on Sturaro. But like the referee did with Pjanic, he doesn't award a yellow to Locatelli. It's definitely a competitive game between the two teams today, but if we continue like this, I'm not sure how good could Milan really do until the end of the match. Like the way that we are playing, I'm scared that we're going to concede a second goal, and then it's really going to be curtains for Milan. The next goal will be crucial, however. Good interception there by Romagnoli. Donnarumma gives it away to Abate, or De Chio rather. And I don't know why they're making these types of passes. Why? Every time we get the freaking ball, we're just giving the ball back, guys. How are we supposed to win games like this? It's honestly disgusting. Who made that pass? Was that De Chio? Completely unnecessary from him. Bascom says, I will play Niang on the left wing and put Bonaventura CM instead of Bertolacci. Like I said, that could be a solution in the second half. If Montella sees that there's not enough attacking from the team, not enough chances created, he might have to opt in for that solution, with Niang playing as a left winger and Bonaventura being brought on as a mid, possibly to replace Bertolacci. Paola says they're pressing very high, that's why. I do agree, but at the same time, we could just pass back instead of just launching it all the way every second touch that we get. It just creates big panic from Milan. As you said, they're at Urshia. They're playing with a lot of they're really nervous when they're playing, and a lot of panic is being implemented in their style today. Basia says, how is Bacca playing? Bacca really hasn't been getting many touches, to be honest. He hasn't getting an opportunity at all so far. He hasn't gotten anything. But the whole team really hasn't been doing anything. And it seems like Evra is going to come on for an early substitution for Alexandro. So it's Evra coming in for Alexandro. Evra is still a very experienced player. Still fast. But maybe this could facilitate a bit of Abate's task. We'll see what happens. But Alexandro being subbed off in the 32nd minute. Milan need to play less nervous. Hopefully this changes in the second half with a halftime talk from Montella. But right now, every possession we've had, it has gone to ruins, really. Antoine says, your live stream awesome from Singapore. Marco says it could be because of the formation Juve is playing. There's a ball. Defended by Juventus. Locatelli. Still Milan. Bonaventura has to put the ball in. He does. Oh, what a chance that was. A real chance for Kuchka to put his foot there. A real chance for Kuchka. He wasn't offside. A nice ball put in by Bonaventura. But Kuchka wasn't able to put in a foot. Sturaro calling for offside, but that clearly wasn't. Safuri says, might as well play with a 4-2-4 with Labatula besides Baka. Now, I don't know if that will give much certainty to the black line. I mean, 2 men in the midfield could be pretty risky, but I see what you're saying, a 4-2-4 where potentially the winger is there in that 4 up front, could come back as midfielders. That could be a solution, and I think we could be seeing that in terms of attacking. When we're attacking, maybe in the second half. I still think there's a lot of time left. Juve usually doesn't concede many goals, but the few chances that we get, we're going to have to do good. And here's another poor foul on Bonaventura, and the first card comes out. Lichtsteiner is in the book for Juventus. Yes, Alexandro seems like he was injured, and that is why he came off for Evra. Paul Solo is saying, agreed. I feel Baka works better with supporting striker. What a rough challenge that was from Lichtsteiner, really, on Bonaventura. With no shame. Rightfully so, he ends up in the referee's book. Why I haven't seen a red card? Because it's Juventus playing, and you're never going to see that. Here's a chance for Milan, a nice cross. And the ball ends right to Buffon from a Kuchka header. That was, I think, the first chance that Milan really got on target. Nothing threatening. Easy catch for Buffon. Why am I wearing a 2012-2013 season jersey? Because this jersey, my friend, is the last time that we actually won a trophy. So you should appreciate the jersey. Okay? Marco says, really disappointing so far. Are we not motivated enough? Come on, guys. Dai ragazzi. I honestly don't see much motivation going forward for Milan so far. And by the way, I don't think it's 2012-2013. I think it's 2011-2012, my jersey. But anyways. This was the jersey after the year that we won the Scudetto. Here's Juventus. On the counter. Still very fast Juventus. Giving way too much space on the wings. And that was like one of the very first bad passes that you're going to see from Juventus. Evra to Sturaro. You know, Higuain and Mandzukic haven't really shown much so far this game. I think more of the play from Juventus has been coming from the midfield and their defense. Milan hasn't been doing bad defensively. I mean, sure, we did concede a lot of chances in the opening few minutes. But in terms of defending, we haven't been doing bad. The problem is when we're attacking. We're really not creating many chances. Santino says, it's a cross here for Milan! A big chance! Baka is not able to control the ball there. What a chance that was for Baka. He gets his foot on the ball. He's not able to control it. Milan still keeps possession somehow, but that was a golden chance for Baka right in the box. Suso and Bonaventura have to continue working their magic today. What a goal! It's a goal for Milan! It's Jack Bonaventura, like I said, Go for Milan, Jack Bonaventura, and I just finished saying it seconds before. Suso and Bonaventura are the players that are gonna have to do good today for Milan. Another delicious cross there from Suso. Bonaventura with the head. It's 1-1 out of nowhere. The Milan fans are going crazy. What a finish that was from Giacomo Bonaventura. What a finish, really, that was. Beautiful, beautiful. Great cross from Suso. Bonaventura, I don't even know how he ended up in that position. But what a finish from Giacomo. What a finish that was. Beautiful goal. Finally, the Milan fans have something to rejoice about. It's 1-1 just before halftime. We still have 5 minutes in the first half. But I definitely hope this increases Milan's morale today. A very much needed goal for many reasons. However, I believe Bonaventura is on the floor now. He got hit in the face from Lichtsteiner once again. How's that not a red card? Elbow in the face from Lichtsteiner. The referee should have given a second booking there. How doesn't he see that? What a fucking dirty player this guy is, man. What a fucking dirty player. Literally, guys, an elbow straight to the face. That could have been a straight red. He was already on a yellow card. That should have been a red card for Juventus. I'm sorry. That had to be a red card for Juventus. There's no other explanation. There's no other explanation. That is just disgusting from the referee. How didn't he see that? How didn't he see that? Nikesh, it's normal. There is a difference in the YouTube live stream. I'm watching the game in real time just like you, but from YouTube to the actual stream that you're watching, there is a delay. Doesn't work like that. Marco says, brilliant cross from Suso and paletta style header from Jack. I don't think I could explain it much better. Santino says, Juve has their dicks up the ref's ass. I fully agree, to be honest. I'm not quite sure how that wasn't a red card. That was so evident. An elbow to Bonaventura's face. That would have been Lichtsteiner's second yellow. But as you would expect, big chance for Juventus. Luckily, Abate was there. It's a corner. It's a corner here for Pjanic. We have to be good on these set pieces. Very nicely defended, and it's a foul on Milan. So once again, it will be a free kick for Milan. Guys, just to emphasize on the fact that some people are listening to this stream later than what they're looking on TV, it's only normal. YouTube doesn't have the possibility of being up to the second. I'm watching the game up to the second right now. But when it's actually streamed on YouTube, there is a delay. You guys have to understand that. This is not TV. Giuliano Lapadula says, now Milan should start to play like Barca or something. We'll see what happens, but definitely it's going to be a very interesting second half where both teams will be looking for the win. I'm happy this goal came right before halftime because... And here's Juve, very good defended from Milan. However, they're still in the... And there's a yellow card. A yellow card to Romagnoli. He just stops the advantage out of nowhere, the referee. Gives a yellow card to Romagnoli. And Romagnoli is literally pointing fingers at the referee. I want to see this again. I want to see this again. This is not the best angle I could see that foul on. I think Mandzukic kind of emphasized that foul, but Romagnoli did lift his back heel there. Quite a ridiculous jump from Mandzukic. but Romagnoli has been booked in that instance. Dario says, why the hell is Liechtensteiner not red carded, but this is a card for Romagnoli? And I completely agree. I completely agree. Guys, I mean, it's quite obvious that that should have been a red card for Liechtensteiner. It's incredible how many chances these guys are given. It's a foul on Milan once again. And the Juventus players are complaining. Santino, I cannot show the game, guys. I cannot show the game. What don't you understand, guys? I have explained it millions of times. I cannot show footage of the game. Do you guys want the channel to be removed or something? I don't know, man. Still Juventus here, big counter chance. Very nicely defended there by Paletta. He just kicks it out. That was a big opportunity for Juve. Guys, make sure to leave a like if you haven't yet. We're very close to 100 likes, like Giuliano says. It's gonna do us good if you guys leave a like. We want to reach over 100 like we did. But here's a big chance for Milan. It's a counter for Milan. Let's see what we could do. Bonaventura, a nice fake. Once again, Bonaventura still working very strong. What a player he is. No one in the middle. He crosses it. There's a chance here. He needs to take a shot. Kuchka still with the ball. Kuchka still with the ball. Gives it to Suso. Let's see if he can put in another delicious cross. Here's a cross here. Bonaventura, what a chance that was to control it. But completely misses the ball there. Much better for Milan. Much better for Milan from what we see in the opening 30 minutes though. And I'm happy for this. 15 minutes of this first half. The last 15 minutes of this first half were much better for Milan. And it seems like we're finally integrating into this game. Let's see what the second half could bring us. Carlos Chubibaka, that comment made me laugh. It's not anything against you guys. Like, personally, I wish I could have shown you guys the stream. I would love to. But I'm not allowed for simple reasons. And I keep repeating it every stream. I keep saying the same thing. But there's always one or two people that keep on asking me the same thing. Maybe I should put in the scroller at the bottom. I cannot show the stream. We're approaching halftime, guys, and like I said before, this is an opportunity for you guys to talk to Rossoneri TV and be heard on the live stream. Make sure, if you want to talk to me, to add me on Skype, Rossoneri TV altogether. I will be accepting your ad, and I'll be calling you on a first-come, first-served basis. So if you guys are ready to talk, I will be calling you. Make sure your mic is on. Make sure it's fully working. And we'll take it from there. Dario just hinted here that we did get over 100 likes. So thank you all so much for helping us reach that target once again. Here's another last corner kick for Juventus. Once again, very well defended by Milan. This should be it for the first half. We are just seconds away from that. And the referee has called an end to the first half. 1-1. Goals coming in from Chiellini for Juventus. And Bonaventura for Milan. So 1-1 the score at halftime. Not the best of halves. However, I'm happy that we managed to get that equalizer before halftime. I think it was crucial that we did so. But I want to hear from you guys. Leave your comments. And I think we are getting the first call here from Nikesh. Nikesh, could you hear me? I'm gonna need you to speak louder though, because I can't really hear you that good. Okay, now I hear you better. I'm gonna just focus on putting the live audio. All right, you can go ahead and give your thoughts. Just make sure to speak loud enough.
What I saw from the game is the first 30 minutes, Milan were not they're not hungry enough to play. I mean, like they didn't show the character. And the last 15 minutes they were like pretty good. They passed the ball. We had more successful crosses. Hello.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, like you said, if you guys didn't really hear him, for some reason the audio was very low on your end, Nikesh. But from what I understood, you said that in the first 30 minutes, Milan was just giving a ball the way too cheaply, and it just seemed like we weren't able to really make any chances or formulate anything. Is that what you meant?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, thank you, Nikesh, for calling in. If you want to talk to us after the game, make sure to call us again. Just try to fix your mic because for some reason it's very, very low and we can barely hear you.
I take care of that.
All right, thank you. All right. So you heard it there from Nikesh. Hopefully you heard it. But we will have some more calls. Let's see if Adamo Ritaco is here. I'm gonna give him a call. I know that he wanted to participate in this as well. So let's see if he picks up. If not, I'm gonna give it a shot to call Marco Messina from Italian football. All right. So far, no call from no answer from Adamo, but there is another call coming in. Let's take it. Hey, Putting on, could you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. How you doing, man? Could you
I just want to talk about how I think that we need. Wait, what?
go for it?
Okay, I want to talk about how we don't create enough chances. We are, like you said, we are wasting a lot of chances. Every time we get the ball at the back, we just pass it like a long ball over the defense to Juve.
Okay.
And we don't really get to make any chance. We just shoot a useless long ball.
Mm-hmm. But do you see an improvement in those last 15 minutes? Because I find that after we got that goal, Milan was playing slightly better. I don't know if you saw that as well. I agree with you on the fact that in the first 30 minutes, it was absolutely terrible for Milan. Like the other caller mentioned just before, every chance that we got, we were just giving the ball away. Do you think we can go on in the second half with a better attitude, a better possession, not giving the ball away that cheaply?
Yeah, I definitely do, because Montella is a really good manager. You have seen what he have done with Milan this season, and I really believe that he will inspire the players to do better things. And I really believe that we actually can do something in the second half and maybe score a goal and get a winner. The only problem I see is that it's Juventus and they're a really strong team, so I really hope that we can focus and just keep ourselves together and just see it through.
Yeah, definitely agree. What do you think the final score will be in this game?
I do believe it will be a 2-2 draw, and we'll go to penalties. It's kind of ambitious, but I think it will be like that.
Interesting, interesting. All right, thank you for calling in, man. If you want to call in after the match, give us a call.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, thank you. All right, so you heard it there. I know Adamo wants to give his thoughts in as well, so I'm going to give him another call here. Let's see if he answers this time around. Once again, guys, add us on Skype, Rossoneri TV. That is our Skype name if you want to give in your thoughts. And we are live with Adamo Ritaco. Sir, how are you doing today?
Hello, sir. How are you? I am phenomenal.
So, what are your thoughts on this first half? I mean, Juventus started pretty strong there, like we had seen, with that Chiellini goal on that set piece. And it really seemed like it was going uphill for Milan just until the last 10 to 15 minutes. But then we obviously got that goal from Bonaventura. What did you make of that first half?
Yeah, it was very worrying when Chiellini scored that goal. I mean, of all people, it would be this freaking massive gorilla doing his thing as he always does. But what can you do as Juve for you? But Donnarumma, man, in the beginning, this guy has the composure of a freaking saint, okay? He's like the next Neuer. I don't know what's going on there at thankfully for Suso, the whole game I feel like, or at least the whole first half, was being tracked by Alexandro very well. In the second free, he made that absolute peach of a cross to Bonaventura, and he headed it in. So I think that was a very good goal for Milan to be getting, especially before halftime. I think if they went into halftime 0 or 1-0 down, it would have been very difficult to come back against a team like Juventus. So I think that was a huge goal for Milan. And overall, I think they're still vulnerable on set pieces, and especially on the break. So I think you need to watch out for that. And Montella needs to make those sort of adjustments sort of going forward to prevent any goals from Juve.
Perfect, Adamo. Thank you for sharing in your thoughts. Once again, if you want to give in your full-time thoughts after the game, give us a call, and we'll gladly answer you, sir.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
All right, take care. Now we got another call coming in from Dario, guys. As usual, the Skype name is Rossoneri TV altogether. So if you guys want to talk to us on Skype and want to be featured live on the air, this is your opportunity to do that. Dario, we're on the line. We're live. Your thoughts on this first half performance from Milan? Yeah, perfectly.
Okay, cool. Well, first off, shout out to Adamo, a little salute to Adamo that was just on the line. We miss him in Montreal. And thoughts on the game? I mean, as you said, the first, I would say, half hour of the game, first 30 minutes have been, disappointment for us Milan fans. First off, too much space for Juve on the wings. We're lucky they didn't capitalize more. But we woke up at the end. We hadn't even actually a solid chance to take the lead. Locatelli, I think, or Bacca missed the control.
Yeah, it was Bacca. Yeah. He had a big chance there, but luckily, what a ball that was from Suso to Bonaventura.
Yeah. So Suso and Bonaventura probably the best in Milan by far.
Okay.
Definitely the best.
Do you see a threat going in forward from in the next half, second half from Suso and Bonaventura? I mean, those are really. It's kind of weird to say, but most of the creativity is supposed to come from the midfield. But for Milan, we always see it from the wingers. More Suso crossing in the ball and Bonaventura working his magic there on the wings. It always looks like it's coming from there rather than from the midfield. What do you make of the second half going forward? Do you think that there could be more of a contribution from the midfield, or will we once again be looking at the same old play from the wingers?
That's it. So I was expecting, even when it was only 1-0, I was expecting to go into halftime at 1-0 and Montella to, motivate them and, basically give them a drive to go forward. So I will think that he's going to do it as well, even if it's 1-1. And Milan's going to provide a much better half. However, it's good to not be playing against Alexandro. He came off. Lichtsteiner should have been a red card. It's a bit ridiculous. He was not sent off. Especially like right after he gave a yellow to who was it? Romagnoli.
Romagnoli.
Yeah. So I'm expecting a better half from Milan. Bonaventura and Suso. I mean, look, it's obvious they're gonna be the driving force of Milan almost in any game, including in Serie A. You know what I mean? So,
once again, very crucial. A very crucial player. You could just see his absence when he's not playing. So hopefully we'll see more from them, but from the whole team in general. Defensively, we haven't been that bad. I mean, we've been defending good beside that set piece. But once again, like you said, leaving way too much space to Juventus. And we cannot afford to make more mistakes like that in the second half. Well, thank you for calling in, Dario, as usual.
No problem. Saluting all the Milanisti.
All right. Thank you. So let's see once again if there's some more people I want to give in a call. I know Jeffrey tried calling in. I'm going to give him a call. Let's see if he answers. Rossoneri TV is the name. If you guys want to talk on Skype and want to be heard live on the air, this is your opportunity to do so. Okay, we're on the line with Jeffrey. Jeffrey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, perfect. What were your thoughts on the first half?
It was, kind of traditional game. We've been kind of in it, and then not really at sometimes.
Yeah, just what do you like? What do you think of Milan going forward? Like, I know a lot of people have said that we haven't been getting many chances. We weren't really able to finalize anything besides that chance that we got with Suso and Bonaventura. But do you think we can see some sort of improvement in that second half in terms of creating possession? Like, I know we have kept a lot of possession from the back, but when it comes forward, going forward, it seems like we always lose the ball. What do Milan need to do in order to keep the possession, create more chances, in your opinion?
Well, first of all, the ref needs to start calling more fouls and start giving out more cards, obviously. But I think it's just those stupid passes. I don't know why, but it just seems like at the right time when we can make a key pass, we make a, I don't want to say idiotic, but a mistake
Yeah.
on the phone.
Very some mistakes are very, I mean that we make way too many stupid mistakes. But I completely agree. Alright, Jeffrey, thank you for calling in. Give us a call later.
Alright.
Thank you. Forza Milan. Alright. Moving on. If you guys have some more comments, make sure to give us a call. If you guys don't manage to talk with us at halftime, you can also call at the end of the game. There's no problem with that. You can call us in the match review to give in your final thoughts on the game in general. Now, Surya Ban says, what about Kuchka giving the ball away in the final minutes? Mostly everyone has been doing that, to be honest. It just wasn't Kuchka. Everyone. I saw idiotic passes like Jeffrey was mentioning from the defense. Every time we built some play, it was just giving the ball back and forth. I think we are very lucky to be leveled at 1-1 because it was all Juve for the majority of this first half. And then, of course, we saw that beautiful goal from Bonaventura, but we need to be careful. We definitely need to be careful. Now, there is another call coming in from Arshia. I think this is going to be the last call that I could take before the second half starts. Arshia, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How you doing, man?
Hey, good, man.
Thank you for watching the streams. I see you're always commenting. It's very nice to see.
Yeah, man. I've been following you, honestly, since, like, I don't remember what was the channel name before, but you used to do the videos with the other 3 guys or 2 guys.
Yeah.
I, like, loved your videos because you're, like, the only channel that does, like, Milan stuff.
Thank you very much for that. So what do you think of Milan's performance in that first half?
I think it was like a very typical Milan game, especially for what we've seen this year. Like, we don't start the game really good, but then, like, eventually we start to get better. But I'm really glad that we got the goal because, I mean, like, I think we're, like, the second best team in Serie A, like, performance-wise in the second half. So, I mean, we should do better in the second half. And we're tied, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're pretty fortunate, like I said, that we're tied. Because, I mean, Juventus dominated a lot of the first half there. Yeah. But do you think we could actually win this game? Like, what do you make of it?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. It's just a close game. We have to pick up our game. Like, we weren't hungry enough in the first half. At least I don't think we were.
Yeah, we weren't. Definitely, I didn't see that hunger that we had seen against Juventus in the Serie A this season at the San Siro. Much different game than that, in my opinion. I don't know if it's a thing that we're playing in a neutral location, but at certain moments, it kind of looked like it was the Milan from last season. With the way that we were playing, it really didn't look like the new Milan, I guess you could say in quotes.
Yeah, I mean, let's just see what happens.
Yeah, I guess. Alright, thank you for calling in, Arshia.
Alright, yeah, no problem, man.
Alright, take care.
Videos again.
Alright, take care. Alright guys, the second half is about to start. Thank you for everyone that called in. Honestly, I'm very happy with the response. More people than I thought would have called in actually did. If you guys didn't manage to call me during halftime, there's also the possibility of you doing that in the match review following the game. So make sure to give me a call after the game is done for the match review if you guys still want to voice your opinion. I'll be doing all of that later on. But now it is time for the second half because the players are starting to walk in. And this is a very important half. I think, like I said, we need to play much better. It's nice to see that we are leveled 1-1 at halftime, but we need to do better. In terms of controlling the ball, in terms of generating chances, we haven't seen much from Milan. I know Juventus is a very tough team to play against, but in general, you know, we just cannot allow them much space. Even though we don't create too many chances, we only created 1 chance or 2 chances tops in that first half, and we still got a goal out of it. So as long as we defend good, we keep the possession, we don't give the ball away many times, we limit the mistakes, and we take those little chances that we have, this game could definitely turn in our favor. But maybe that might be just too much to ask for this Milan. We have seen a lot of good things from Milan this season, and hopefully we'll see just that in the second half, which is about to start in just a few moments. As usual, guys, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And the second half is now underway. Let's hope for a good second half, guys. We definitely need a result here. It's already an early chance for Juventus. Milan clears it good. Just gonna be changing the here to second half so you guys can stay updated. 1-1. If you guys just joined us, the goals were scored from Chiellini and Bonaventura. The goal from Chiellini for Juventus, Bonaventura for Milan. Let's hope for a much better second half. Milan really applying some good pressure in these in this first minute of the second half. Seems like they want to limit Juve's possession when they have it. Like I said, they're a good team building from the back to the front. So if Milan could apply some very good pressure on Juve's defense, it could limit their attacks in some sort. Suryaban says, Milan not to park the bus. I don't think we're going to park the bus or else we're definitely going to lose this game. Walls13 says, we just need to stop being nervous, play the ball, and do simple passes. We will be able to do better. And I fully agree with that comment there, Walls13. If we do just do the simple things in this game rather than making life difficult for us, in which we have done endless times in that first half, we'll have a much better game altogether. Dario says, Gio, I feel like Bona is the best player. He could defend, play make, and score. And I fully agree with that. You know, he contributes to the midfield as well, even though he's playing more as a winger. But once again, there we have seen Kuchka making a bad pass and has given the ball away to Juventus. I'd rather Milan keep the possession than giving a pass certain times. We have more time than we are expected in certain instances. It's just that we try to give the pass right away for some reason. But here's Bacca with the ball. A nice pass. Can Milan keep it in? That's just way too much for Bonaventura. But a good initiation from the Milan players. Very nice tackle from Abate on Sturaro. Milan's not the best team when it comes to counter-attacking, so the little chances that we do get on that, at least we need to get the ball on the net. But what I want to see from this game is an improvement from Milan, especially in the second half. That's no foul, and finally he calls the foul, I think. Was it on Juve or Milan, though? Sturaro is down, seems like he's injured. That wasn't really a foul from Kuchka. I hope he didn't call that foul, because that would be just ridiculous. Still, Milan with the possession. Finally in Juve's end. Can Abate get a foot to it? He doesn't, and it's a goal kick for Buffon. Is Lichtsteiner still on? I still haven't seen him, but I don't think there's any substitutions that were made from Juventus at halftime. I'll give you a confirmation on that really soon. There was a substitution in that first half, if you guys didn't see it. Alexandro came off for Evra. No substitutions on the other hand for Milan. Still going with the same 11 that we started this game with. To give you a fresh reminder on Milan's lineup, it's Donnarumma in net, Abate, Paletta, Romagnoli, and De Scio in the back four. Kushka, Locatelli, Bertolacci in the midfield. Up front, Suso, Bacca, and Bonaventura. De Scio keeps the ball in, which is good to see. Gives a pass that goes all the way across the field. Paletta. Sufjan gives you the confirmation for that comment, Dario. Yes, Lichtsteiner is still playing. Now here's a good Juve counter. A big chance for Juve. Hopefully Paletta is able to close him down. Nicely intercepted there by Romagnoli. Well done. That's exactly the type of position we need from our defenders. It's a foul on who there? On Milan? Not quite sure what the referee has given here. Jurgen says, how's the match going? For all of you that haven't tuned in, the first half was pretty much dominated from Juventus. They did get a goal off a corner from Chiellini. And it was really Juventus dominating most of it, getting the most of chances. Milan wasn't able to really keep possession. Every chance that they got was pretty much given away to Juventus. By the way, Juventus is really pressuring really hard on Milan, which makes their job difficult. But we must not park the bus against them. That'll be a big mistake. Very good tackle there from De Scio. Exactly what we need from him. But getting back to how the match has been going, like I said, Juventus has been dominating. Milan giving the ball away rather cheaply many times. But we really got a goal out of nowhere in what was our first or second chance of that half. And it was a beautiful cross from Suso. Bonaventura, like Marco Wang mentioned, with a Paletta-style header to put it in the far corner where Buffon really had no chance. And just like that, it was 1-1 at half time. Now here's a cross from De Scio, rather poor. Needs to work on the crosses. Here's Romagnoli. So some people are saying that Mati Fernandez is warming up. He might be brought on into this match to add to the physicality. But here's another cross from Suso! What a chance that was once again for Milan. Suso, the more threatening of the players. A real chance there for Milan. A real big chance for Milan. No one able to get ahead on it though. Milan's keeping the possession. Abate with a cross. This could be it. And it's going to be a goal kick. Now Milan's getting some crosses in the penalty box, which is nice to see. But there's no end product from it. That was a deflection from Lichtsteiner into Bertolacci's face that went off for a goal kick. We need to do better on those crosses, but at least we're trying to see something from Milan. At least we're seeing some balls put into that box. Something that we could have just dreamt of in that first half. Dario says, much better in the second half than the first half. So far from what I've seen, I could agree with that. Milan getting a better share of the ball, which is nice to see. And they're really working on those wings. Not much of the plays being done through the middle. But here's a nice pass from Suso once again. And poor, very poor from Locatelli. Just way too hard. And, you know, when we get these attacks, we're not going to get many of these attacks. So when we do get them, you cannot just give the ball away like that. And it wasn't like a pass that was even intercepted. He completely misplaced that pass and it went out for a goal kick. I could understand if it got intercepted, but with these little chances that we're getting, we simply cannot afford to give the ball away. So we'll see what happens here. We're in the 55th minute. Still 1-1 the score between Juve and Milan in this Italian Super Cup final, Supercoppa Italiana for the English, for the Italian speakers. Higuain with a shot, and it's just wide. Really wide, actually. No real trouble for Donnarumma. Mandzukic was actually expecting a cross there, but Higuain completely ignores him, and he actually goes for the shot, which was at least 5 meters wide. Safuri says that Matti means die in his language. Well, maybe he should be brought on to kill Juventus? I don't know. But anyways, we'll see what happens. Here's Milan still going forward. Suso needs to put this ball in. He does. It's blocked by Juventus and it goes out for a throw. Much, much better for Milan in these opening 10 minutes of the second half. Milan Fever saying Abate is really fast and he needs to put that speed to his advantage. He really does. He has the speed to do good. He needs to just do better on the crosses. And if he could do that, you know, there was actually one season not too long ago that he got like 5 or 6 assists. I don't know if you guys recall. He was doing really good on the crosses. He's kind of a predictable player, however, when he goes forward. Always fakes that cut in, then just goes down along the line. But here's a good attack from Milan. Bacca needs to shoot. Bacca passes it wide. Suso. Suso. It's a save, or was it a block from a Juve defender? I believe it was a block from Chiellini, but another big chance there with Bacca and Suso. Not quite sure why Bacca didn't go for the shot himself. I think he had a pretty good opportunity to shoot that ball on the target. He opted for the pass to Suso instead. But Milan have a corner, another cross. And it's a bar! It has hit the bar! Another beautiful cross from Suso. Finds one of Milan's players' heads and it goes against the bar. Much better from Milan in the second half so far. Definitely have been doing way better. And I really wanted to see who got their head on that ball. But Suso, like Dario mentioned in the Skype call, has definitely been our best player this game. What a player he really is. Bonaventura here in the box. Nice fake. Bonaventura, and he can't get the ball. It's going to be a throw-in, however. Let's see this again. It was Romagnoli with a flick onto the crossbar. What a chance that was for Alessio Romagnoli. What a chance that was for Alessio Romagnoli. Unfortunate for Milan. They should have been up in this game. Arshia says we're overachieving this year. The quality of the players aren't comparable. Between the two teams, I agree. But sometimes it's the character of the team that makes a difference. Just like Leicester did in the Premier League. They overachieved, but they still won the title, and that's what counts in the end. The character of the team and the results that you get is sometimes better than the performance. Kuchka given a yellow card, by the way, on a challenge which I believe Abate initially made. I don't know how Kuchka got a yellow for that instead. But once again, guys, I'm still mad about Lichtsteiner not getting a red card. That definitely should have been a red in that first half. Sick Goal says who scored first. Juventus got the first goal through Chiellini. And then Bonaventura tied it with just a few minutes before halftime. Now here's a free kick for Juventus. Oh, it's offside. Thank God it was offside. Because I believe that was Mandzukic, or Higuain rather, was all alone with Donnarumma, but thank God that was offside, and that was very, very clear. He was at least 2 meters away. 2 meters offside. Milan Fever says Bacca needs to go off. I think I will give him just a bit more time. Maybe bring in Lapadula later. But he hasn't been influential so far. Heading into the 60th minute now. Another cross in from Milan with no end product. Still Juve. Abate really battling against Higuain. Still Juventus. A shot. What a save, Gigio Donnarumma! What a save by Gigio Donnarumma as he puts it away for a corner. A crazy strike there from Juventus. A beautiful strike from Khedira. But much like he did at the San Siro, Donnarumma saves his shot again. Here's a corner from Juventus. Not the best at defending there, but Milan's very lucky to get the ball away from danger. Big save there from Donnarumma and Khedira. Still Juventus. Nice tackle there from Locatelli. Now it's a counter for Milan. Not many players going forward, but Suso needs to work his magic, but he prefers to play it backwards. And once again, that was a stupid pass from Milan. A pass that we don't need to make. De Scio with a great challenge on Mandzukic. De Scio has been playing rather well today so far. Well done to Sam Mandzukic there. I have to say that De Scio might as well finish the match off by the way he's playing today. Still Milan. Suso in the box. Suso crosses it in. Still Milan with the possession. Whoa! How close was that? Another ball sent in by Kuchka. Bacca just inches away from putting that in the back of the net. But really, as I said it before. I said at the beginning of the game, the chances are gonna be coming from the wings. Milan is really not playing through the middle. All their chances are coming through the wings, specifically through Suso and Kuchka. Abate contributing to the crosses as well, but a lot of it has been coming from that side and from that wing. Milan is limiting their play in the middle. They're using the wings to their advantage. And if we continue by getting chances like this, we might have scored a second. But Milan have really been playing much better than Juventus in the second half. At least that's what I'm looking at. I said the opposite in that first half. But seems like Milan have really turned up in the second. Once again, Abate using the space. Abate with the cross. Still Abate. Crosses it in. But that's just way too high. And gone. He's not going to get them all right, Abate. That we know, of course. Paul Solo says we are going to win this game, no doubt. Abate saw God, says Milan Fever. Great second half by Milan, says Dario. Feels like we were playing at home. I think Lapadula should come in. Well, we'll eventually see what happens with Lapadula. I'm not sure if he's going to put him in right away. I think he might wait for Bacca to get another chance. But Milan is really dictating the second half. And it seems like Dybala might come on for Juve now. Once again, a very poor pass from Abate. Why is he trying the impossible? It's better to play simple. It's better to make passes that you're sure you're gonna find and not give away the ball. I'm surprised we're still making mistakes like this, and that we haven't learned our lesson since that first half. Still Khedira, and an easy save for Donnarumma. Milan's defense could have done a bit better there. I think there were 3 guys on him at one point. They just weren't able to get the ball off him. But luckily, Donnarumma was in great position. An easy save for him as it was directed right to him. No real trouble for Donnarumma, which he has done pretty well so far this game. Didn't really have a chance on Chiellini's goal. Made a beautiful save on Khedira just a few minutes ago. Still Juve with the possession. Paul says Dybala will cause us problems. Definitely a very good player, but I'm curious to see who's gonna come off instead. Who he's gonna replace essentially when he does come on. Who do you guys think he's gonna replace? Juve with a rare giveaway. Milan cannot take full advantage of that. Dario saying Bacca needs to get subbed. He really hasn't been showing much. And you know, this was a game where he needed to show something. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't been able to really put an impact on for Milan this game. And you know, once again, this goes back to the thing about me talking regarding Montella making a decision for the striker. Who's he going to choose? He's going to choose Lapadula for future games, or is he going to choose Bacca? I think Bacca was given a chance in this game as he has more experience in finals. Like we had seen with Sevilla in the Europa League. But Lapadula, if he could come on and get the job done for Milan, then I think that will speak volumes for Bacca's future, potentially. And here's the substitution for Juventus, their second of the night. Dybala coming off and Pjanic off. So Dybala is probably going to be playing as a trequartista instead of Pjanic, right behind Mandzukic and Higuain now. But Pjanic coming off, I guess that was a substitution that we were all expecting to make. Let's see what kind of an impact Dybala could have here. Evra with a cross here. Very good. Milan very, very lucky not to concede there. Romagnoli, good challenge, but Higuain could have definitely scored that as well. Wow, was that close. That was really, really close, guys. Paletta Romagnoli to the rescue. Thankfully. Bacca not able to win one single challenge. Like many of you are mentioning, I believe he needs to come off as well. Lapadula will give more of a threat at this point, in my opinion. Is Montella thinking of subbing him off right away though? That is the main question, and we'll soon find out. There's another ball from Juventus. Milan calling for offside. Once again, very well defended by Milan. And Paletta is telling the referee that was offside. The referee doesn't want to hear anything about it. And now it's a free kick to Juventus on the side of the box. I'm expecting this to be a cross from Juventus on the free kick, but a very cheap free kick given by Kuchka in that instance. Walls 13 saying we need Lapadula in so you can pressure that defense, and like you said, Lapadula, when he plays, that is exactly his job. His task is to pressure the defense, and he does such a good job at it. I think it's definitely an asset that Milan need to bring on at this point in the game, with 20 minutes or so left in the full 90 minutes. Here's a free kick from Juventus. It's a good header away from Milan, still in danger. Milan need to get the ball out of there. And it's going to be only a throw for Juve. We didn't really escape the danger fully just yet. But Juventus still with the possession. Santino saying, Gio, what are Juventus playing now that they took Pjanic off and Dybala on? I still think that they're playing with the same formation from the looks of it. Another poor challenger from De Sciglio this time. And I think he's getting a yellow. I think he really is. And Mattia De Sciglio is in the book as well. I believe that we have 3 players in the book right now. That is De Sciglio, Romagnoli, and Kuchka. Let me know if I missed anyone, but I'm pretty sure those are all 3. Like I said, I think Juventus are playing with the same module, just that they replaced Pjanic with Dybala. Initially, I think that's what Juventus were supposed to start with. Or Pjanic as a trequartista and Dybala and Higuain as the strikers. But more or less, I think it's the same thing. Marco says Lapadula and Pasalic on for Bacca and Locatelli. That's a substitution he's willing to see. But Milan have another free kick here to defend. And they have to be really good in this set piece. Here it is. And it's well done by Milan. Danger once again, not fully averted. Very well done. Milan have a counter to start up here. It's Kuchka. What could he do? Sturaro, way too fast for Kuchka. Some players are definitely starting to show some fatigue. I think it's time for Montella to consider some changes. Very well done by De Sciglio to control the ball and lay it off to Donnarumma instead of putting it out for a corner. Like I said, Milan is looking very tired. Kuchka is not making passes like he should. And right now, there's a substitution that will be made. Pasalic will be coming on. And I believe that Kuchka will be coming off. Because, like I said, Kuchka seems to be very, very tired. De Sciglio now. Ball given away. It's Dybala. Big chance for Juve. Sturaro. Milan definitely need to work good defensively. Here's a chance for Juve. Higuain. Very well defended. That was another big, big chance for Juve. But Milan at the right place at the right time. That ball was put out by Abate and Donnarumma. Thanks Abate for being there. It's a corner for Juventus. Dybala is going to be taking it in the 72nd minute. It's taken. Punched away by Donnarumma. Still Dybala. Another cross. Well, hit it away by Abate. Milan playing good defensively, but I still think that we're sitting way too back for this game. And it might haunt us in the end. I definitely hope that's not the case. But Milan need to be careful. Very careful in these last minutes. Bonaventura now. Let's see what he could do. Nice pass to Bacca. Bacca moves away from the net. Crosses in. It's a blind cross. A nice ball. Locatelli! It's blocked. Just imagine if he would have done it again. Just imagine if he would have done it again. It's a Milan throw. And here's the substitution being made. It's actually Locatelli coming off for Pasalic. I thought Kuchka was going to come off. But what do you guys make of this substitution? Do you think that Bertolacci will be playing in the middle now? And Pasalic on the side? What do you guys think about the substitution? Pasalic for Locatelli. What I'm guessing is that Bertolacci will be taking the middle spot now. And Pasalic with Kuchka will be playing on the two sides. Let me know your thoughts on all that in the comments. Some people not too happy with that decision. But a poor giveaway there from Juve. Dario says Locatelli hasn't been doing good today. Be honest. Marcello, Juve really showing their strength to stop any momentum we had. All these set pieces are going to hurt us. Hopefully that won't be the case. That's a poor challenge from Milan on Dybala. That was done from Pasalic. Paul Solo says that's a bad substitution. Carlos, on the other hand, thinks it's a good one. We need Kuchra's gritty play and experience still in that midfield, which I could agree on. I just hope that he continues on running. Maybe De Gea could have done a bit better there to shield the ball off for a goal kick rather than kick it out. But nonetheless, it's Juventus still with the possession. Dybala. That's a cross here. Thank God nothing happened there. Still Juventus. Donnarumma should have this with no problems, and he does. Safori says he's triggered. We'll look at Locatelli going off. Milan fever. Kuchka has been worse. Dario demanding from Montella to make that change with Lapadula coming on for Bacca. Hopefully we'll see that soon. Caleb, Kuchka is playing really poor right now. We are into the last 15 minutes of the 90. This is where the concentration needs to be at highest point for Milan. We know that Juventus are known to win games at the end, so we need to be really, really careful with that. Here's a chance from Dybala. What a strike that was, but wide off the post there. What a strike, thundering, really. Big chance for Juve. I'm telling you, that was at least half a meter away from the post. Really, really close. Sufyan says, Kuchka looking tired. Unusual stuff from him. Arshia, he wasn't doing terrible, but I'm not sure about Bertolacci in front of the defense, especially against Juventus. I could definitely agree with that. It's a big, big gamble, in my opinion. We had seen it against Roma, and it wasn't good. Sorry, against Atalanta. And he made many mistakes. Hopefully that won't be the case today. See what happens. That should be a foul, and it is. A foul by Khedira. And one of the Milan players is down. It could be Pasalic or not. No. Sturaro might be asking for a substitution. See what happens. I want to recall that Juventus have already made 2 substitutions. Evra coming on for Alexandro and Dybala replacing Pjanic. So if Sturaro cannot proceed, they're going to be forced to make another substitution. That will be their 3rd and final substitution. And if we continue into extra time, if one of their players gets injured, they're pretty much going to be left without any changes, which could prove to be a positive point for Milan. But it seems to be that Sturaro will be coming off, and Lemina is going to replace him for their final substitution. And it seems to be exactly that. We'll soon give you the official confirmation of the substitution. Walls13 says, Gio, does it go to extra time or penalties? It will go to, first of all, extra time. If no one scores, or if the score is still tied after those 30 minutes, it will go to penalties. The substitution, by the way, has been made official. Lemina is on for Sturaro, and those pretty much finalize all of Juventus's substitutions. They have no more substitutions. So we'll see what happens for them going forward. There's a big pass there from Paletta in the hope of finding someone. But it's just another ball given away from Milan. And Juventus are starting to set up another counterattack. Something that we don't need. Lemina just comes in. We need to apply pressure right away on people that come in. But it's a big chance for Juventus. Hopefully nothing out of it. Big save from Donnarumma. Another big save from Donnarumma. But Dybala being one of the major threats for Juventus since his coming on there. Just dangerous. Very, very dangerous from Dybala. He's playing outside the box. Juventus is giving him the passes. Thankfully, Donnarumma has been in the right place at the right time. But this could definitely be a tactic from Juventus moving on forward in this game. Having a bigger impact than Pjanic at this moment. And we cannot afford to leave such space to Dybala or any other Juve player for that matter. They're strong from anywhere on the pitch. They're able to strike from outside, from inside the box. We need to do better. Too much space. Like I said many times this video. We're in the 80th minute, 10 minutes away from full time. And of course, if the score will still be tied, we're going to extra time and penalties. Make sure to stay on the live stream as we'll be covering all of that, of course. Also, if you haven't yet, share the video on social media. Leave a like on the video, always helps a lot. And subscribe to Rossoneri TV to stay updated with everything going on at AC Milan on a daily basis. News, previews, reviews, watch-alongs, we got it all for you guys. Gio has Montella's number. He has to call him to make the change. Lapadula for Bacca. Let's give him the call right now. Montella. I'm just kidding. But hopefully that will be made soon. Suso with another cross. It's in the hands of Buffon. Way too easy for Gianluigi. Walls 13 says, text him Gio, it's faster. Not quite sure if they're allowed to keep their phones on them. But hopefully he listens to our stream and he makes that substitution soon. It's Juventus now in Milan's end. Dybala still, I would say he's probably their best, most threatening option in the second half. A big chance there for Juventus. Mandzukic. And it ends as a goal kick for Donnarumma, thankfully. Well, that has been pretty risky. The Forza Milan chants are going on around the stadium. If you guys aren't doing so at home, I think it's a good time to start them. Yes, like you said there, Sefori, Dybala could definitely be a wonder sub, or a super sub for that matter. Like I said, I think he was the most threatening player in the second half for Juventus, to be honest with you. That substitution was absolutely clutch on by Allegri, and when I mentioned that you have a nice bench to play around with, when you have players that could come into the game and make the difference right away, those are the types of players that Juventus has and that Milan simply doesn't. Or at least we have very few players like that, such as Lapadula, which should be coming on. But here's a cross from Milan! Bacca! Was that off the bar again? Or was that a save from Gianluigi Buffon? I'm gonna need to see the replay of that. It's a cross once again. Bacca, a save from Buffon off the bar. And guess who the cross was once again from? That's right, Suso. What a chance for Carlos Bacca to win it. I'm not sure if that hit the crossbar or Buffon saved it. But like I said, all of Milan's chances are coming from that side. Cross is being sent in from Suso. Here's a strike. It's been blocked. Still Milan with the ball. Big chance here in the 83rd minute. Suso hasn't missed one cross so far this game. A big block there from Juventus. Rugani, that is. Still here. Another cross. A chance. It's been defended by Juventus. Bonaventura still puts the ball. It's one of Milan's players. Still Milan with the possession. De Sciglio needs to put it in. He tries to strike from there. What was De Sciglio thinking of? I completely don't know. But Milan, once again, with a golden chance to get their second goal of the game. Once again, I'm not sure if that hit the bar or if Buffon actually saved that. But we had two great chances in the second half. Once through Romagnoli, another through Bacca. Suso being instrumental with the crosses. But I guess it's fair to say that Milan definitely deserved more in that second half with the chances that they created. Much, much better than that first half. Jeffrey saying we cannot let Suso go for nothing less than 100 million. And what a player Suso has been so far for us this season. As well as Bonaventura. Liverpool fans probably crying in the corner that they still don't have him. Donnarumma kicks it away. The right decision to make. At the same time, you know, it was a nice save from Buffon, but from that range, you're expecting Bacca to do much, much better. Well done there by Abate. Milan playing much, much better, like I said, with more confidence than we had seen in that first half. We just have to make sure that we don't give the ball away, and those crosses are really killing Juventus coming from the right side. That is Suso's side. That girl with the tongue though. I saw that. 97 views and 135 likes. Well, that is the 97 viewers that you currently see are live viewers. So there's people that came into the stream and left the stream. But if you guys haven't yet, leave a like. We are at 135. I think that's the most we've ever got so far on these streams. So if we could get a bit more, that would be amazing. Let's reach 150 and another chance from Milan. Once again through Suso. This time it goes off for a corner. Milan need to capitalize on these chances. I cannot stress it enough. Everything has been coming from Suso this game. I think he has been the best player in this game. Not only from Milan, but also from Juventus. And in total, has been the best player in this game and by far. Bonaventura here with a corner kick. At the 87th minute. Giacomo puts it in. It's defended by Juventus. Milan still with the possession. Suso, who else would it be? Gives it to Abate. And they're kind of playing it back. Very smart move there. Not to put it right in the mess right away. Milan with some pointless possession at the moment. Just passing it around in a triangle on that right side. Not really thinking about the left. Finally they do. De Sciglio. Pasalic. Nice pass, but a bit risky. Suso once again all open. Let's see what he could do. Suso puts it in. Suso takes a shot. It's blocked by Juventus. Kuchka here. And he gives a bad ball. Bad giveaway. Milan need to retreat here. They need to win this challenge. Come on, De Sciglio. It's a very good interception though from Milan. Well done to read that play. And it's end-to-end stuff here, guys. One exciting game this is. Still Suso. Another opportunity for him. Suso. Oh, that's just a bad pass. Probably his worst of the night. But Suso did mention that this is possibly his best or most important match in his career at the moment. And I guess I couldn't agree anymore since, like I said at the beginning of the match, it is a cup final. Probably the first cup final for many players in this team. And a win today will really speak volumes of how Milan has been doing so far this season. Juventus though, with the ball. Let's get some more comments in from you guys. Basia says, I will leave a like if we win. Alright. Suso's quality Go up, don't play back, says Walls 13. Milan Club Norvegia says hello. Hello guys from Norway. Thank you for tuning in. Kushka looking like Montolivo this game. John says that. Whose name is on the back of my jersey? Actually, no name. I often believe that it is kind of pointless to get names in the back of your jersey, especially considering in recent times that Milan was always selling their champions like Ibrahimovic. I actually wanted to get Ibrahimovic, but once again, I ended up not getting a player. And I think, you know, when you have no name in the back, you can always sport the jersey around and it's not going to be old, considered old or anything. Anyways, still Milan now in possession. Bonaventura puts the ball in. A big chance for Milan. Kuchka, unbelievable how he has played today. Definitely not one of his best games. He had a good chance here. He had a good chance in the first half. I don't know what type of control he was trying to do there with a back heel, but maybe it's time to take him off into that extra time, as we are in the 90th minute and the referee has added 3 minutes of stoppage time, 3 minutes of full concentration needed here from Milan. We definitely cannot let go now. It's Juventus though. Milan regains possession, thankfully. Still Milan. Suso getting the ball 24/7 this game. Bonaventura now. Bonaventura, could he work his magic? 2, 3 guys on him. Somehow finds a pass. Abate. Nice pass here. It's still Suso. Could he pull in final ball in? He does! Is it? And it's not. Baka connects with that cross. Unfortunately, it's just a little too high for him. And he heads it over the bar. But what an opportunity that was for Carlos Bacca. Second big chance of the night for him. And he's not capable of finishing it. Really, Milan has been getting golden chances this half. I cannot stress it enough how many chances we got to finish this game off. And I guess, like we saw against Juve in the Coppa Italia, we pretty much deserved more than this. But hopefully we don't make the same mistake as we head into extra time. We should only be a minute away from this moment. It's Abate now. He's trying to kill off some time. Passes to Paletta as he launches it up the field. Franco says if we go into extra time, we have one more substitution. I believe that we have 2 substitutions actually. Didn't we only make 1 so far? Pretty sure we only made 1 so far. Yeah, we only made 1. It was Pasalic for Locatelli. So we have 2 more substitutions in extra time. While Juventus have none left. But Juve here with one last final attack. De Gea! Okay, he somehow manages there. Bonaventura just clear it. He does good there. About 20 seconds left. Juve have one last attack. We need to defend this good. Chiellini. Lots of whistles going around in Doha from the Milan fans. Trying to put Juventus off. I think that should be it. That should be it, the referee. And he blows it. After 90 minutes, we have a 1-1 draw. And we are going to extra time in the Supercoppa Italiana. 30 more minutes of pressure. 30 more minutes of playing time in the hope of finding that goal that we need. Of course, this is silver goal. So, doesn't necessarily mean that a goal in this extra time will put the end to it. because we still need to play the full 90 minutes regardless of who scores, if someone scores in the 30 minutes. But I want to take this chance, guys, to thank you all for tuning in today and leaving a like on the video. Also, subscribing to the channel always helps us a lot. If you want to have your say after the match, after the extra time, make sure to add us on Skype. As you can see at the bottom of the screen here, Rossoneri TV. This is a big opportunity for you guys to call in, voice your opinion, and mention what you guys liked or didn't like through this match. If you have any comments on any particular players, this is the time for you guys to call in on Skype and make your voice heard loud on the Rossoneri TV live stream. But reading some comments from you guys, Paul Solo says, extra time. This is where legends are made. Let's go get this cup. V Burger, Baka has been impressive in my opinion, but I think Lapadula should come on. Marco Wang, Baka had too many chances. How many golden crosses has Suso created for him? Once again, Baka is not working hard enough to earn himself a goal. John Robiolo, 2 15-minute halves, right? That is correct. Arshia says, the nerves are real, man. About to have a heart attack here. Giuliano Lapadula says, I think Niang comes in for Kuchka and Bonaventura will play as a center mid. Now, this is a very good observation from you there, Giuliano, because like we have seen endless times, Kuchka hasn't been playing that well today. He's been making lots of mistakes. Very much not like the performance that we were hoping from him. But that could be a solution. Bonaventura slotted back in the midfield. And possibly we'll see Niang maybe introduced into this game. That could be a solution. And I think Lapadula or Niang will come on sometime in the extra time. Now the big question mark that I want to talk about is if we go to penalty shots and Niang is on, will he be taking a shot or not? It's risky business, guys. But let me know what you guys think about all of this. Sefuri says, too much pressure for me. Arshia says, I've chewed away all my nails, don't know what to do now. We need players like Dybala and Pjanic, says Enrique. My heart was beating so hard and my hand is still shaking. So a lot of you guys really feel the importance of this match. It will be a nice cup to add to our trophy cabinet. We haven't won a trophy in 5 years. I think it's time to do it. We have definitely earned most of the chances in the second half, and I personally think that we should have finalized our chances. We had lots of chances to do so. Golden cross is being put in from Suso all game round, and I think at least one should have been put in the back of the net. We had big chances with Baka, a big chance with Romagnoli. Now, guys, there's a lot of you calling in. Unfortunately, I will not be able to take in your calls at this moment. But make sure to call in after the game, as we are very close to the start of extra time. And it won't be the right time to do these calls right now. Suso's release clause needs to be 100 million. John Robiolo says, bring on Lapadula and let him run for 30 minutes. We need Lapadula to pressure and abuse his pace. Lots of comments coming in from you guys, so it's very good to see. If you haven't yet, please share the video on social media. The more discussion we have, the better it is. And we are all but set to start this extra time. Once again, 30 minutes of play. And we'll see what this brings. Hopefully we'll get this trophy, guys. Let's hope and pray. I think it will be the first official trophy from the existence of Rossoneri TV. That will definitely be something great. Carlos Bacca. And it has started. Extra time has started. And extra time. 30 minutes to recall. 30 minutes in the hope of making something count. Just fixing the timer for you guys for a second. Okay, everything is set up. And alright. So Milan keeping the possession in Juve's half. Milan's gonna have to play with their heads more than anything. Their brains, their hearts. This is what's gonna count the most in these 30 minutes. Both teams are equally tired. I think Milan has slightly an advantage in this extra time, as we still could make 2 substitutions. On the other hand, Juventus have no more substitutions. And they're definitely going to have to pace themselves if they don't want to run out of gas in this extra time. But Suso, once again, brilliantly across. Once again, huge chance. Still Milan, Bonaventura. A shot. It's a save. Bacca! Bacca! How has he missed? How has he missed? Bacca, what a golden chance from Bacca. How has he missed? It's a counterattack from Juventus. Oh my days, what a miss that was from... Guys, I honestly can't believe that. I can't believe my eyes. A golden chance from Carlos Bacca to put in the back of the net. How didn't he get a foot to that? How didn't he get a foot to that? That's just incredible. If Lapadula was on, I'm sure he would have freaking scored. Oh my days. What the hell was that from Bacca, guys? Honestly, if we lose this match, like, I don't know about you guys, but Bacca had 3-4 golden chances this game, and he hasn't been able to put one in the back of the net. Come on, Bacca. Come on. Need to do better than that. Poor giveaway here from Juventus. Bacca now with the ball. Puts it out wide. It's a nice cross, but it's wide and goes out for a goal kick. Can't believe my eyes. Can't believe my eyes. How did he miss that? Just how did he miss that? Just so weak. He could hit that first time, instead tries to control it, and he can't put it in the back of the net. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I mean, I understand that you tried to control it, but what are you doing controlling it when you have an open net and you can just slot it in the back of the net with a simple touch? It's just incredible. What a chance he missed there. And he's been missing way too many chances against Juventus. Like I said, Milan has been getting more of the chances, something I personally wouldn't have said after 20-25 minutes in that first half. But now I could definitely say that we had most of the chances and we're not able to finish them for some reason. Just ridiculous. Ridiculous. Marco Wang says, valid point about Yang on penalty spot. Let's bring on Antonelli in the midfield then. Helps with defense and is going forward is great too. What the fuck, Bacca? You need to come off. If we're gonna lose because of this bullshit, I'm done. Says Sufyan. Bacca, what the hell? Bacca is shit. Lots of negative comments coming from you guys. Understandably, to be honest. But Milan do have another corner now. Definitely putting a lot of pressure on Juventus. Something, once again, like I said, I wouldn't have been expecting from Milan. But Bacca has been getting so many chances to score. Here's another corner from Suso. Let's see what happens. It's punched away from Buffon. Bonaventura puts it in the mess. It's cleared away from Juventus. All the way down to Donnarumma. I can't believe my eyes, guys. I honestly can't believe that. How has he missed that chance? Still Milan. Somehow Suso still keeps it in. What a player he has been. So essential to this Milan side. Juve is clearly doing what Milan did in that first half. Every ball they get, they're giving it away back to Milan. Suso continuing. Still Suso. And once again, it's going to be another corner for Milan. What a performance this has been from Suso. What a performance. Jeffrey says, let's let Bacca go to West Ham and buy a better striker. Meanwhile, another chance for Milan. And how's that a foul on Bacca? I think they were both going for it there. I think Bacca's really disappointed with himself at this moment. He wants to do everything to score, but nothing going his way. Once again, I honestly don't understand how he just tried to control that instead of slotting it in the back of the net. A real poacher, a real striker like him should do better. Should do better. You're not going to control the game, at least finish those chances. And his finishing has been horrible this game. It's a free kick awarded to Juventus. Nikesh's match routine. Suso cross, Bacca miss. I guess you summed it up pretty good. Juventus now. People are actually saying that Balotelli would do better than Bacca at this moment. A nice cross blocked by by Abate. My apologies. Juventus still contain possession. Dario, don't even mention that honestly, because I don't even want to think about it. Still Juve with the possession. We need to close them down good. It's a big chance for Juve. Bertolacci doing very well there. Bertolacci doing very well, but he gives the ball away now. Still Juve. It's a low cross. Thankfully, Milan regained possession. Needs to give it away. And it's a foul on Bertolacci. Lapadula saying, Giuliano Lapadula saying Belotti is a perfect mixture between Bacca and Lapadula. If only we could have had him, right? A lot of people saying Bacca doesn't even deserve to start any more matches for Milan. Just play Lapadula. Guys, let's be honest with ourselves. Well, Lapa at least scored one of those chances that Bacca had today. Come on, Bacca had 3-4 golden chances today. I think Lapadula would have at least put one of those chances in the back of the net. What do you guys think? Tony Guercio says, I think Suso has been our MVP in this game. What do you think? And I completely agree 1,000%. Not 100, 1,000%. Here's Juventus regaining possession. Giuliano Lapadula, even Robinho has skills. Yeah, Milan have to close them down. Thankfully, nothing happened there. And Milan regain possession. He has to give it. Suso doesn't go to him, unfortunately. So close to a Suso counter. I think that would have probably been a big chance for Milan. But the pass was just a tad too weak. Very good dispossession there by Bertolacci, I believe. Bonaventura now. Bacca, every ball he's getting, he's passing it back. Like, honestly, what are you doing? Why is he passing every ball back instead of bringing it in front himself? Just take him off for Lapadula, guys. Honestly, at this moment, still Suso. Another cross. And it's going to be a goal kick this time. As we are going into the 100th minute of this game. Lapa's more hungry. Our counters are horrible. Baka is needed in the MLS. Lots of insults going towards Baka. Honestly, the only reason I could see as to why Baka is still being on this pitch is because Montella might be thinking about penalties already. But at the same time, if we could avoid that, and Lapadula is set to come on. Lapadula is set to come on. Abate, meanwhile, I think an injury is coming to him, or might just be a little tear. Hopefully nothing serious. Maybe cramps in his legs. But Lapadula is about to come on, and I think Baka's time in this match is done. And Antonelli's coming on again. So guys, Antonelli and Lapadula both coming in. I believe that Antonelli will be replacing Abate, while Lapadula will be replacing Baka. And I think that that's exactly what's happening. So De Chillo will be slotted back to a right back, while Antonelli will be put as a left back. De Chillo becomes the captain now that Abate came off. Carlos Baka came off for Lapadula. So once again, to capitalize the two substitutions, Lapadula on for Baka and Antonelli on for Abate. De Chillo now playing as a right back, Antonelli as a left back. Let's see what all of this brings to Milan's performance in these last 20 minutes of the game. Guys, I told you I made the phone call to Montella and everything got settled. I said it. I said it. You guys heard that before, didn't you? Let's hope what happens here. Let's see what happens as we approach the end of the first half of extra time. Still a few minutes remaining. I'm pretty sure the referee will at least add 1 minute in the first half of the extra time, but we'll see what happens here. Juventus launch it up. Paletta misses the header. Higuain, a big chance for Higuain. And the referee says nothing. The referee says nothing. Thankfully for us. That could have been a penalty shot, but I don't think there was anything in it. The referee knows that he cannot give anything really crucial at this point in the game. But still Suso. So Niang won't be coming into this match, to the relief of some people. At least we won't have to risk the penalty shots with him. But here's Antonelli. Put it in. Oh, Antonelli completely misses that. Big chance for Antonelli. What a chance this was for Higuain as well. Really nothing in it. Paletta clashes with Higuain. It's a rough challenge, that has to be said, from Paletta. But was there anything really in it? Higuain, a bit of a emphasis on that dive. It was a 50-50 to be honest, but I don't think there was anything malicious in that confrontation with Paletta. De Chillo has become the captain, guys, for those asking. Abate has given the captain armband to De Chillo. Good tackle there once again. But the referee is calling a free kick? Unbelievable. Pretty much, guys, the linesman called a throw-in for Milan. The referee, what does he do? Calls a free kick for Juventus. You got the ball there, Antonelli. Honestly, I don't understand what this ref is calling. Disgusting, disgusting. You know when there's no coordination between the linesman and the ref is like 50 meters away. The linesman's really close to the play. Like, come on, guys. Paul Sol says whoever scores next wins the game. Pretty much at this point. It's going to be a free kick for Milan. 1 minute of added time has been given for this first half of extra time. So pretty much, guys, 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes of tension and hope for a winner from Milan. Let's hope it comes in. A fast throw from Milan. This should be the last attack. And I think this should be the end of the first half of extra time. And it is. Just like that. 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left in this extra time periods. We'll see what happens. The substitutions are done. Still 1-1. Bacca with the most obvious chance between the two sides in that extra time, in the first half of the extra time, with a miss from just a few meters. Lapadula was brought on for Bacca, and Antonelli was brought on for Abate. Let us know your comments, guys, on the match. Will Milan be able to pull a winner in these last 15 minutes? Or will this game go to penalties, like many of you predicted, by the way, ahead of the start of this match? Thrones at a soccer match. Yeah, pretty crazy. Yeah, lots of people nervous here. Necklord88 says, I've seen better women refs than this guy. Where are the refs from? Check if there are Juve fans in disguise. We are the only team that can do this to Juve. Honestly, guys, regardless of the result, I think that we have been playing really, really good against Juventus. It's not from everyone that we are able to have a good performance against Juventus, and I think we have been on par with them all season round when we played them. We had a very good match at the San Siro when we beat Juventus 1-0 with that Locatelli goal. Things are also going very well for us today. I think we've had all the chances in the world to win this match, to be honest. And then also last season, that Coppa Italia final, we were on par with them. But the second half of extra time is underway. 15 more minutes. Let's see if Milan can get the winner. Let's see if we could all celebrate in peace today. 15 more minutes. If no goals are scored, or if the score stays tied, and at the end of these 15 minutes, we will be going into penalties. Very nervous moments, guys. Very, very nervous moments. Here's Milan. Bonaventura. Another giveaway by Jack. Very good challenge there. But somehow Higuain still keeps the ball and needs the intervention of Pasalic to put the ball out there. Juventus trying to build something now from the back. Still Juve. Milan not really biting in, letting Juve play to see what they could develop. They're not really wasting their energy as you would expect. Lapadula, the same thing. Even though he was brought on to put in the pressure, he's containing like the rest of the team. But that was a nice ball. Thankfully, Milan escape another danger. Donnarumma just kick it out. He does good. It's a big chance for Juve here. Higuain. Nice save by Donnarumma. And that gets put into a corner. But nice save from Donnarumma. Well done to stay on the spot. Romagnoli keeping Higuain at bay. And it's another corner for Juventus. Nervous moments, guys. Very nervous moments. There it is. Donnarumma comes up big with a great catch. And tries to play it fast. He does. It's a counter for Milan. It's 4-on-3. He passes it wide. It's Suso. Suso changes sides to Bonaventura. Bonaventura, great control from him. He sees the middle open. He passes it. Lapadula fakes. Lapadula misses the shot. And it was Pasalic, actually. My apologies for that. But what a great counter it was from Milan. At least we were able to get a shot out of it. Nice fake from Pasalic initially. I think Lapadula was more open than Pasalic. And I think he's pretty pissed off with himself there. Mario Pasalic with a shot at the 108th minute of this game. Still Milan though. Paletta out of position. Nice pass to Suso. Let's see if another cross could come in from him. He's been lethal so far this game. Suso puts it in. It's defended good by Juventus. But Milan still have the possession. We have to be careful though, not to let Juventus go on any counterattacks. And these are the types of balls we shouldn't give. But somehow it finds Lapadula. Could he keep it in? It's going to be a corner. Will he give a corner? I think he has given the goal kick. Good try there from Milan. Lapadula couldn't keep the ball in. He was at least trying to find a deflection off one of those Juventus defenders. But at the end of the day, there was no end product. Still Juventus now with the possession. We have to close them down good, not give them enough space to shoot, even from outside. Was that a foul? But it's going to be a goal kick on Donnarumma. Thankfully, Dybala wasn't fast enough to reach that ball. Some people want me to speak about the substitutions. Sure. Well, first of all, Pasalic came on there for Locatelli, and I think he's done pretty good since his arrival. He has won some good tackles. He has created that chance there just a few minutes ago. He has been winning clashes, so I think that was a pretty good substitution. Bacca, he was doing pretty poor, and I think a substitution for him was inevitable by the way he was playing. And of course, Lapadula coming on. We'll see what happens, but there's 10 minutes remaining, so we'll see if he's able to do anything. As for Antonelli, obviously he came on since Abate got injured. So it'll be interesting to see how Antonelli and Deschio both play on the fullbacks. But it's a big chance for Juve! It's offside! No goal, says the referee. Thank the Lord. Hever put it in the back of the net. And the Milan fans could celebrate because that was offside. Thankfully for us. That would have been a big injustice. Let's see this again. And he was offside by 5 meters at least. Just imagine he wouldn't have called that. Rightfully so. Evra was offside. But we need to be careful, guys. As I said, we cannot allow such things to happen. We need to be very, very careful with how Juventus plays these balls. We have to play very tight to them. Make sure we win tackles. And these last 10 minutes, we cannot give the ball away cheaply at all. The story of our match, really. We have to get that ball out of there. Juve still keep possession. Watch a cut. Still Dybala with a cross. Well done. Defended there by Paletta. Good touch there by Paletta. But it's another corner for Juventus. And my oh my, am I ever nervous. Let's see what Juve do out of this corner. And it's a big chance for Juve. But thankfully for us, that header goes over the net. And what a chance that really was for Juve through Rugani. Through Rugani. All the Milan players hoping for the best, even off the bench. We need to do good in these final minutes. We have to avoid giving any possible chances to Juve. Here's Bonaventura. Nice try, but it gets deflected. And unfortunately, Juventus regain possession. Still Juve. But another cross. Well done. And it's going to be a goal kick for Milan yet again. And we can see the Curva Sud leader there. If you guys don't know him, he was just shown on the TV. The guy could hardly breathe. I hope he doesn't get a heart attack this game like the rest of us Milanisti probably are getting right now. I'm fucking nervous, says Luke Legend. Some people are actually shitting bricks. Not surprised. John Robilolo says, I'm playing a game called Dead Ball, drinking every time the ball goes out of play, foul, goal, or sub. My god, this overtime is killing me. How are you not dead already? Milan regain possession here. Merry Christmas, everybody, says Sick Ghost. Rugani or Romagnoli, who is better? That's a very tough question to answer. Both, I think, are the future of Italy. I think there's definitely some bright times ahead for Italy and their national team. With the amount of prospects, the amount of youngsters that we have, I think times are definitely bright. Some Milan chants going on the field. Paul Solo says, feels like we're playing at home. Loving it. Let's go, Milan. 5 more minutes of sacrifice here. And definitely very, very nervous here. Very nervous. But it's another dispossession by Milan. Let's see what we could get out of this. Lapadula plays it back. Doesn't want to go for Suso. Milan playing slow than usual. Let's go, guys. Let's hold tight. Let's hold tight. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Add us on Skype, Rossoneri TV, if you want to have your say after the match. And of course, share the video on social media if you haven't yet already. Here's a big chance for Juve. Well defended by Milan. Very well done there by Antonelli. Well done. Pasalic now. Pasalic. That's not a foul, says the referee. Pasalic must get up. Milan must not get exposed now, especially with such little time remaining. It's a 2-on-1 there from Juve. It's Evra. Thank the Lord, Dybala's missed that. A golden chance for Dybala. That would have definitely won the game for Juve. That would have definitely been it for Juve. I can't believe what a chance that was. I can't believe how he missed that chance. I really can't. But that was pretty much the win on his foot for Dybala. And he has missed it. We really got lucky in that instance. Milan better in that first half of the extra time. Juve better in this second half. But we must hold tight. It's a shot there. Easy pickings for Buffon. I'm not quite sure the screamer he was trying to pull. Big Forza Milan chants going on around the stadium. So if you guys aren't starting them at home, do so please. Everyone needs to be together in these last few minutes. Tell your friends to tune in on Rossoneri TV. Everyone needs to be together in these last minutes. Especially in the penalties. We all need the support John Robiloto says, I think I did shit my pants. Still Juve though. We have to play tight, very tight. No space given to Juve. It's a big chance for Juve. Get in front. Get in front of the shots. It's a nice ball. And thank God it's a miss. It's a miss from Higuain, but it was offside. And that gave the illusion of a goal to many people. But it was a miss, and it was offside from Higuain. Once again, very difficult to say if it was offside or not, but the defense line played a good job. Forza Milan, guys. Come on. Come on. Just a few minutes remaining, guys, until we go to penalty shots. I'm honestly losing brain cells watching this freaking game. We all knew it was going to be a tight game. Many of you predicted that was going to extra time. But once again, we're doing way too many giveaways. And hopefully this doesn't bite us in the ass. Juve keeping possession in the back. Not too many spaces need to be given to Juve. It's a ball on the wing. Once again, Evra. Evra, is he going to cross it in? He does. It's well done by Kuchka. Still, no foul, no foul, no foul. Donnarumma with a beautiful exit there on Dybala. Well done by Donnarumma. What a champion. It really takes balls to go out that hard in the final minute of play. And what a save that was from Donnarumma. And it's a goal kick now for Milan. But these are the type of challenges that win you games or lose you games. What a save that was from Donnarumma. Well done. Well done. The goal kick is taken. Just about 30 seconds or so now remaining. The ref might add a minute or so of extra of added time. But my heart is definitely beating really fast now, guys. Very, very fast. It's definitely not something that any fan will want to experience at this moment. It's once again Juve with the ball. Juve with the ball. And apparently there's appearance of a handball. There's appearance of a handball from Juventus to Milan, but the referee has called full time. Every Juve player is complaining to the ref. And it's a yellow card for Higuain. But the game, I believe, is done. We're going to have to see this again, guys. We're going to have to see this again. We're going to have to see this again, but we're going to penalties. And let's see from De Chillo. And that's not a handball. His arm was... No, his arm was stuck to his body, guys. That is not a handball. You can't call that a handball. You can't call that a handball. I mean, if his arm was wide, definitely. But his arm was stuck to his body. He literally kicked it on him. That cannot be a handball. And we're going to penalties just like that. What I guess a controversial event at the end. But we are going to penalties. And now it's a 50-50. Gigi versus Gigio. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens here. I'm just gonna change the score so you guys stay updated with what's happening in terms of goals in the penalty shootout. This is a very crucial time for Milan. Let's see what happens. Let's see who's gonna be the penalty shoot takers. The goalkeeper coach is talking to Gigio Donnarumma. Buffon versus Donnarumma. Let's all make a prayer, guys, now. And let's all pray for this. Guys, please pray together with me. Please. That's the only way we can maybe get a win here. I'm very nervous. Very, very nervous, guys. I'm still watching those misses from Bacca and I can't believe my eyes. I literally can't believe my eyes from those misses. And my brother is joining me for these penalty shots.
What's up, guys?
Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best. Just a few moments.
You know, it wasn't.
What do you think about that? Like,
No.
he had his arm stuck to his body.
No way, no way. That was handball.
And he literally just shot it on him.
No way.
Obviously, many appeals are from Juventus, but what do you expect, you know? With just a few seconds away from penalties. Obviously, they were going to go all out and assault the ref.
Just cannot believe Bacca today. Just...
Guys, let's hope for Donnarumma with some saves. Come on, Gigio. I know you can save at least one today. I know you can save at least one. Everyone hold tight for these penalties. Let's hope and pray. Let's hope and pray.
Oh, I can't believe Dybala missed too.
What a miss that was from Dybala. Absolutely insane how he missed that. He literally had the win on his foot. He had the win on his foot.
Put it big, Joe. What's that thing too?
Give me a sec.
Come on, guys.
Everyone together.
How are you, Giuliano?
So the penalty shots should be starting soon. All the Milan players together. Milan will be shooting first, it seems. Let's see what happens. A lot of good shooters. A lot of good shooters for Juventus. And
Who's starting here?
I believe that Milan is shooting first. All the Milan players together. Actually, I think Juventus is shooting first. It's Juventus shooting first.
Come on, Donna.
Come on, Donnarumma. Let's go, Gigio. Save this for us. It's Marchisio against Donnarumma. Let's hope and pray here. Marchisio against Donnarumma. Here goes Marchisio. It's a top corner finish. Absolutely crazy goal from Marchisio. Top corner. No chance for Donnarumma. He gets sent off the wrong way. But my heart is beating really fast, guys. If I pass out, just call the ambulance because I can't take this anymore. I really can't take this anymore. Going up for Milan now.
I'm scared because Suso and Bonaventura are very tired, and they probably will be taking.
It's Lapadula shooting first. Lapadula. It's a save from Buffon. Very weak shot from Lapadula, and I just had a feeling. I just had a feeling.
Oh my god.
I just had a feeling. I just had a fucking feeling. Shit. What kind of a shot was that, man? Come on. Power. Put power in your freaking shot. Fuck. It's Mandzukic now.
Die, Donna. Just hope for.
Come on, Donnarumma. Please, Donnarumma, save this. I beg you. It's Mandzukic
I feel
against
like he's gonna miss
Donnarumma.
the net. I feel he's gonna miss the net.
Here's Donnarumma. Please, Donna. Please, Donna. Please, Donna. Yeah! Crossbar! Yeah!
Told you.
Fuck yes! And my brother said it. He said he felt like he missed the net, and he did just that. He hit the crossbar. And we're still in this.
Yeah.
We're still in this. What a strike that was from Mandzukic. Nearly broke the net. But off the crossbar and out. Now let's just hope that Giacomo Bonaventura puts this in the back of the net
Very tired.
to tie things up.
You have to say.
It needs to be a nice strike from Bonaventura. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for the best, guys.
Very tired player, guys.
Pray, guys. Everyone has to pray. Everyone has to pray. Come on, Giacomo.
Come on, ref.
Come on, Giacomo. Put this in the back of the net. I pray. I pray. I pray. Here's Bonaventura. Yeah! Great finish from Bonaventura. A top corner finish. Just like Marquisio did. And just like that, it's 1-1.
Tie game, guys.
It's a tie game. And the equilibrium has been re-established. A great shot from Giacomo Bonaventura. Let's go, guys. Everyone has to pray. Everyone has to pray. It's Higuain. Higuain against Donnarumma. Let's go, Donnarumma. Let's go, Donnarumma. Let's go, Gigio. Let's pray. Let's pray, Gigio. Let's pray, Gigio. Come on, make the save. Make the save. Make the save. Make the save. Come on, Gigio. You got this. You got this. You got this. You got this, Gigio. Come on. And it's right through the middle. It's a goal from Higuain. No chance. No chance for Donnarumma. I mean, if you would have guessed it on the right side, that might have been a save, but that was a very hard shot. Guys, my heart is beating freaking hard, man.
Look at Montolivo. Who is it?
It's Kuchka.
Oh my
Kuchka.
God.
Kuchka on the penalty spot.
I don't know about Kuchka, man.
I don't want to watch. I really don't want to watch.
I don't know about Kuchka, guys.
Come on, Kuchka, please. Yeah! What a shot that was from Kuchka. Beautiful shot, just in the top corner. Like Bonaventura. That is the finish that we want. What a shot that was from Kuchka. He's been tired all game. He might have had a bad game, but these are the moments where you need to put in the back of the net, and that's exactly what Kuchka did there. And Gagliari with the celebration. Let's go, Donnarumma. Gigio, please save this. Gigio, please save this. Please save this.
Khedira.
It's Khedira. Gigio, you saved this shot twice. Once in the Serie A, once today. Do it again, Gigio. Gigio! Oh, it's a perfect shot from Khedira. I thought I was going to go out or hit the post. But it's honestly a perfect shot from Khedira. And this is the 5th shot for Milan. Is it? Or 4th? It's a 4th shot.
It's the 4th.
It's a 4th shot for Milan.
4th shot. There cannot be a miss here, guys. I don't know who's taking it. It's probably Suso. I believe it's no.
It's Suso. It's Suso taking it.
Yeah.
Possibly our best player today.
Please, Suso.
Please, Suso, put this in. And he does!
Wow.
Right in the middle. What a finish that was from Suso. Right in the middle. Guys, I can't take this. I can't freaking take it,
Guys,
yo.
we just need a save here.
Come on, Donna. Freaking Donnarumma, please. Gigio, save this.
A save and a goal.
Pray, guys, pray. It's Dybala, the substitute that came on for Pjanic.
It's Dybala. He's gonna
Come
go
on.
for a placement.
He's gonna go for a placement, my brother's saying. Montella, with a sarcastic smile. The tension is really a lot. Please, Donnarumma. Yeah! Yeah! Donnarumma! What a save! What a save from Donnarumma! What a save from Donnarumma! What a save from Donnarumma! What a save from fucking Donnarumma! And we are 1 goal away from the win! We are 1 goal away from the win! We are 1 goal away from the win! Please, guys! Please, guys, what a freaking save from Gigio Donnarumma, and it's Pasalic to possibly give the win to Milan.
Oh my God, please.
It's possibly Pasalic's turn to give the win to Milan. Please, God, please. What a moment this is for Mario Pasalic and the rest of the Milan team. Can he win Milan the trophy? Mario Pasalic! Yeah! 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 Fuck yes! Fuck yes! Mario Pasalic! Woo! Yes! Fuck yes! Mario Pasalic! And everyone's just piling up. We have freaking done it, guys! We have freaking done it! The Supercoppa Italiana champions! We have freaking done it! What a save from Donnarumma on Dybala! And the winner there from Mario Pasalic! Milan are the Italian Super Cup champions! What a freaking win from Milan, guys! I can't believe my eyes! And this really deserved it for Milan. Finally a trophy win after 5 freaking long years. And what a win this really was. We have freaking done it. We have freaking done it. Donnarumma. What a save that was on Dybala. I still cannot believe my eyes. Champions, finally a piece of silver for this team. And I think everyone on this team deserves it. I think everyone on this team deserves it for what they have shown today. But guys, I need to catch a breather. I'll be taking your Skype calls in the match review. So I'm gonna end this stream now. But there will be another stream starting in about 10 to 15 minutes. Don't forget, you can add us on Skype if you want to give your insight on the game. If you want to talk about anything specific, this is your time to do it. Add us on Skype, Rossoneri TV all together. And I'll be starting the new live stream in about 10 to 15 minutes from now for the match review. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel. And as always, Forza Milan!